uniforms and gray numbers outlined in, I guess, a black or navy blue color. I'm kind of colorblind, Robert, sometimes when it comes to seeing colors far off, especially outlined.
Yeah, maybe a blue.
And so their bench across the way to our left. Again, tomorrow, the Trojanettes will play at 4 o'clock against the Greenwood Lady Gators in the third game of the 15th versus 14th challenge. First game at 12 noon tomorrow will be Warren Central against Allen County Scottsville. Then at 2 o'clock, Warren East and Russell County. Then we'll have the Trojanettes and the Lady Gators will be on there at about 3:45 tomorrow afternoon with that game from Bowling Green High School. That's where the 5 games are being played. 6 o'clock, it'll be South Warren against Monroe County. And then the final game of the evening of the 15th versus 14th challenge will be Bowling Green against Glasgow. So lots of good basketball tomorrow at Bowling Green High. You get to see all the 15th district teams and all the 14th district teams and one 16th district team tomorrow.
Let's say it like this. Let's say a lot of basketball.
That'll be a lot of basketball.
Yeah, there's. I won't revise that idea of it is good, and the premise of it is good, but I'm not happy with the matchups. You know, you play during the season anyway, and the matchups are pretty lopsided, I think. The first 4 games should be lopsided games. That last one will be the only game that I think will be pretty entertaining. Yeah. And Jay, we're 0 for 2. We've been on the road 2 times already this year, and we already have 2 clock malfunctions.
Isn't that great?
I don't know.
Well, at least we've got the overhead up there. We can, as long as it doesn't go out.
They do have.
It's hard to see the one to our right, back behind the
goal post there.
Yeah.
They do have one of the nicest scoreboards. They have the whole centerpiece. You know, you see it at a lot of college arenas. So we can look up and not have to look over to our left, where that one's just completely non-functional.
Right. Yeah, we had that problem at Greene County Tuesday night.
I guess I'd rather it be off than completely. One of them had 80 minutes one time when we looked up, didn't it?
Yeah. All right, we're about ready to go here. You're listening to 103.7 Nash Icon, WHHT FM, Cave City, Glasgow, Bowling Green. We're on the internet at espnky.com. Trojanettes will be moving right to left here in the first half. South Warren coming left to right. Mackenzie England in the jump circle. Standing in at 6'2" on the roster against 6'1" sophomore Olivia Steele of South Warren. And not sure what the delay is here.
I think the official is checking to see if his whistle is going to work.
I would always carry a second one, wouldn't you?
I think he's got it ready to go.
Okay. Kerry Winders will toss it up. And here we go with the Trojanettes against South Warren. And the tap is going to be chased down. It actually goes out of bounds across the way. I think Steele got the tap, but Pierce couldn't retrieve it as it went out of bounds. So Barren County will get the basketball to start. This ball comes into Mallory Pettigo. Sends it over to Bailey Pettigo on the right side. She looks, goes cross court, back over to Mallory Pettigo on the left wing. Had it stripped loose, but got it back, giving it back to Bertram. They go in the middle there to Bailey Pettigo. Stripped loose again, rolling it on the floor, diving for it. Coming up with it, got Bush and Bertram down on the floor. Jump ball possession arrow to South Warren.
Good activity early. We're going to see a zone again tonight, but that zone is going to be much different than we saw against Greene County. A lot more active, a lot more movement, and a lot more length.
Again, South Warren beat Allen County Scottsville 52-42 on Tuesday night. And that game was at Allen County Scottsville. Here's Pierce, centered over the right side to Enlow. Enlow back out to Pierce. Pierce, who had 28 against Allen County Scottsville on Tuesday night, 28 of the 52. Pierce sends it back to the right side. Back out top. They whip it back around the perimeter. Here's Button. Button fakes, trying to go against Bush. Cut off. Down to the baseline. Needs some help. And bounce it back out. And Pierce there to chase it down. Shoots it out of the corner for 3. It rims off. Crashing aboard is Steele. They keep it alive. It's deflected and stolen by Mallory Pettigo over the Trojanettes. Sends a diagonal pass off to Bailey Pettigo. Heads into the paint. Throws it over the head of Bertram. Got a hand on it, but couldn't pull it down.
Talked about dictating the pace. That's more in a full-length game. When we get against their zone in the half court, we have to slow down. Don't let their movement speed us up and cause turnovers.
Steele with it. Sends it back out top. Button will fire away for a three. Drains it.
Easy shot right at the top. She shot 26% from three last year, so you can't give her open shots, even though she's not a great shooter.
Pass batted up in the air, stolen as Bailey Pettigo got trapped through the ball, and it was deflected. And the ball knocked out of bounds. We're going to get a foul called against the Trojanettes.
3 turnovers on, was that 4 trips for us, maybe?
Yep, Mallory Pettigo, her first personal.
Not an ideal start.
Natalie Pierce with it for South Warren. Left side over to Stevenson. Stevenson got away with a walk there. Down to the corners, Pierce. Pierce going to fire it up. 3 in the air. No, air ball. Chasing it down is Steele. Trojanettes can't get to the basketball. Button, 15-footer left side, good.
Button's got all 5. Mid-range jumper there.
5-0 South Warren. Pierce putting the pressure on Bailey Pettigo. Trapped. Pass deflected. Dropped out of bounds by Bertram.
Turnover number 4 for the Trojanettes. We've given up 2 offensive rebounds and turned it over 4 times in our first 3 minutes.
So Pierce will handle the basketball for South Warren. Trying to direct traffic out there. Sends it off to the right side. That's Stevenson. Dumps it down in there to Steele. Steele works it into the paint. Goes up with the left hand and rolls it in.
Nice left-handed move there. Come back half hook to the middle of the lane.
7-0 South Warren. Bertram with it on the right side. Goes down in the corner. Feeds it in there to England. Jumper is no. Going to have a foul on Bush for coming over the back. Her first, team second.
Inlow snuck in front of her. Got inside position.
Going to get substitution in the ball game for Coach Piper Lindsay. That being Eve Jackson, a 5A junior. She'll come in for Bailey Pettigo. It's Natalie Pierce with the basketball for South Warren. Works around Bertram to the right side. Now heads toward the baseline. Can be called for a double dribble.
I'm not sure she did. I'm not sure she did.
If she did, I thought she palmed it.
Yeah, that's what I thought he was going to carry. She hesitated. She acted like she was going to hand it off and then went around when we switched off, but they got her for the turnover.
2-2-1 zone court press, but Bertram breaks it this time. Pulls up with a 6-footer. It's no good. Ball tipped out by England. And kicks back out to Mallory Pettigo. 17-footer. Bounces off the rim. Steele with a rebound. Falling down. Got rid of it to Pierce.
Still at 6'1". She's going to be a big force on the rebounding end.
Reminds me of McDonald from last year. Yep. There's a shot of the lane. Banked in by Pierce.
Pierce just 5'3", but she went in among the trees there. Got it to go in the middle of the lane. Tough shot.
9-0 ball game. South Warren. Bertram. Ooh, dangerous pass. Almost over and back. England on the right side here, or Jackson, that is. Here's Mallory Pettigo back out front. Over the left side, it goes to Bertram. Trying to get around her defender. She's cut off. They work it inside the paint to Jackson. Over to Bush. Baseline shot. Rim's good.
They're speeding us up, and for the first time, we kind of slowed down, pulled it back up, and saw what we had and got a decent shot.
So the first 2 points of the ball game came at the 4:44 mark. Here's another 3-point try that's no good. Crashing the board is Button. She throws it up and in.
Button's had a great first 3.5 minutes, 7 points, and that offensive putback.
11-2 South Warren. And here's a pass over to Bertram to the left side. She is going to be in a trap. And the ball gets to England. Pass picked off. Button's got it. Up court it goes to Pierce. Pierce against Mallory Pettigo. Flips it up and in and draws a foul.
And as I said, when you're 5'3", you got to learn ways to use that body. She showed it going in the middle of the lane, went in, drew the contact, and kept the ball away from being blocked.
And Mallory Pettigo, that's going to be number 2 on her, team's third. Timeout called by Coach Piper Lindsay. This is a Coca-Cola timeout. Over to Coke and enjoy the game as the Trojanettes find themselves down 13-2 to South Warren with 4:12 to go here in the first quarter.
I think Piper really wanted to let them play through it, kind of figure things out. But when it got to the double-digit lead and an opportunity to extend it for South Warren, she thought she better call timeout, at least talk about it. And this stuff's hard to replicate in practice. You can't replicate this speed, this intensity of a get after you 90 feet type pressure, and then where we're picking the ball up is maybe in the worst case scenario spots. But campus, and we're fortunate to get it out of some of those places. So we really need to slow things down, reverse the basketball, get our kids in the right positions, and I'm sure that's what Piper was talking to him about, and say, hey, it's all right, it's a long basketball game.
Pierce missed the free throw, hit the front of the rim. Barren County back the other way. Here's England at the free throw line, giving it off to Bertram. In the corner, Bailey Pettigo drives a baseline cut off, trying to pass it over the top of the tall timber, and a turnover by Barren County again as Stevenson has the basketball for South Warren. Sends it over the right side. Here's a three-point shot of the air. Good by Enlow. They are on fire.
Yeah, Enlow's just a 12.5 3-point percent shooter last year, so everybody's hitting and getting into the action. 16-2.
This is exactly what happened with Allen County Scottsville the other night. South Warren took a 16-2 lead of the Lady Patriots. Ball knocked out of bounds into the South Warren bench. And we've got a couple of new players in the ball game for Barren County. Number 20, that is Raven Ennis, a 5'7" freshman. It's on the court. And South Warren has a new player in the ball game, number 5, Haley Parrish, a 6'1" senior. Here's Bertram trying to work it into the paint. Feeds it underneath to Jackson, and she puts it in.
Good find by Elizabeth. Eve had 10 in our game against South Warren last year. She's going to have to score for us to get back in it.
Three by Pierce, in and out. Jackson with a rebound, has it knocked away, and trying to save it in bounds was Enlow. So Barren County will get it, and South Warren will pick up a full court pressure.
The biggest thing we're not used to is that length. We're trying to throw around their arms, and you can't do that.
Bertram in the backcourt. Feeds it to England in the middle. Over goes to Bailey Pettigo. Here's Jackson firing a three. Bang!
Back-to-back buckets by Eve.
Peoples Bank, three-point shot. Peoples Bank in Glasgow working for you. Pierce off balance shot. Good.
Gave her an angle right at the rim. We got to cut her off and not let her get towards the paint.
And it is 18-7 South Warren. Bailey Pettigo in the middle to England. England turns back to Bailey Pettigo, the right side, racing into the paint. Deals it off on the left side to Ennis. Free throw line, England fires it up. It is good.
3 buckets in a row, 3 productive trips.
18-9. Pierce has it deflected by Bailey Pettigo, but caught in the corner by her teammate, number 14, Jessica Bush, a 5'4" junior. They go back down and low to Parrish. Parrish turns against England. One dribble, bounces it back out to Enlow. Goes cross court. In there to Button. In the lane, spin move. Trying to go up with a shot. Now they're going to call a foul. And it will be on Jackson. Her first, that's number 4 in the Trojanettes. 2 shots for Lexi Button, who only averaged 3 points a game last year for the Lady Spartans. Puts it up and in. She's got 8 in this quarter.
Yeah, she was in a role player position last year. This year, she's definitely going to be relied on to get them points.
19-9. 2:02 left to play here in the opening quarter. Button fires, misses. Chased down, rebound by Ennis. And here's Bailey Pettigo, deals it out to Bertram. Bertram's going to fire up a long one. It's a long 2 that's no good. England puts it back up and in.
Went right down the middle of the lane. No block out by South Warren. First time they've mistake.
19-11. Pierce crossover dribble against Bertram. Puts it up. It's good.
How good is she at getting into the rim? You'd think at her size she would want to pull up and shoot, but she attacks.
21-11. Jackson in the middle now to England. Fires it left side with Bertram. Bertram getting some pressure. Elbow shot is up. It's no good. Missed badly by Mackenzie England. South Warren with a rebound coming the other way. In the front court, Stevenson turns, looks. Gonna have to do something with it. Hands it off out there to Pierce. And now Pierce will set things up for the Lady Spartans. Minute 8 to go here in the first quarter. It's 21-11. South Warren. Pierce dumps it off at the baseline. Here's a shot put up. It's no good for Button, and a whistle foul on Parrish for coming over the back of Mackenzie England.
Good inside position that time.
It's only the first foul on South Warren in the ball game. And now, coming back in for Coach Lane Emery is Enlow and Steele.
Emory runs his kids in and out. Every horn, there's almost a couple of subs coming off the bench.
Bailey Pettigo crosses the midcourt line as they drop back in man-man defense. Go left side over to Bertram. Out top to Jackson. Can't shoot the three. Now here's England with it on the left wing. Out top Ennis. Right side Bailey Pettigo. Mallory Pettigo's on the bench with 2 fouls. Here's a shot going up. It's no good. We're going to get a foul called against South Warren. It's going to put Bailey Pettigo at the line to shoot 2. Foul is on Stevenson of South Warren. That's her first, team second. Bailey Pettigo, who knocked down 3 3-point shots against Greene County on Tuesday night, puts it up and in for her first point of the ball game. 21-12. Second shot, good. 21-13. Barren trailed at one time, 16-2. 36 seconds to play here in the first. Natalie Pierce with the basketball for South Warren. One may just hold it here for one shot. She still dribbles out of the South Warren logo at midcourt. 15 seconds to play. Pierce looks over at Coach Lane Embry. Now they start their moves. They set a moving screen. That was Steele. Her first, team's third. That'll give Barren County the basketball with 5.6 seconds to go here in the first quarter.
Pierce really started her move before it was Steele got set on the screen, and that's what gives us the opportunity with 5.6 to cut into an 8-point deficit at the end of the quarter.
Bertram will toss it in for the Trojanettes. Gets it into Bailey Pettigo. Going to try to rush it in the paint. Throws it up. It is no good, but a foul with 1.5 left in the quarter is going to send Bailey Pettigo to the free throw line. The foul on South Warren, and is on, who did they put that one on? Stevenson? Never did see the signal. Free throw is up and good for Bailey Pettigo.
He's waiting for him to update it on the board, but
it's on Parrish, right? Her second. Team's fourth.
Yes, that's right.
So Bailey Pettigo puts it up and good. 4 out of 4. Makes it 21-14. And Stevenson will launch it up, and
clock never really started, or didn't, at least the horn didn't go off.
The horn didn't go off. So into the first, and it is 21-15. South Warren over Barren County. We'll come back with the second quarter in a moment. You're following Trojanette basketball on 103.7 Nash Icon.
Heading into the second year from an approximate 12-year hiatus, the Trojan Times has an all-new look and an all-new approach to bringing you BCHS happenings. We are an entirely student-based publication working more than ever this year to inform you with BCHS happenings. I'm Brennan Crane, Editor-in-Chief, and I can say that we are thrilled to showcase BCHS in a whole new way. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at BC Trojan Times. You won't want to miss this. Go BC!
Back with the second quarter here at South Warren High School in Bowling Green as the Trojanettes trail the Lady Spartans 21-15. The second quarter sponsored by A.F. Crow and Son Funeral Home. Reminding everyone, please don't text and drive.
Well, not the best start for the Trojanettes, but a good finish. After being down 16-2 to cut it to just a 6-point Lady Spartan lead at the end of the first quarter. It took a minute to kind of get used to the pace and get used to the upped competition that we have tonight as opposed to what we saw Tuesday.
Mallory Pettigo's been on the bench since early in the first quarter with 2 fouls. in the middle. Here's a turnaround shot by Bush. It's no good. And the rebound taken by Button for South Warren.
We're getting that 10, 12-footer all we want. We need them to knock it down.
Yep. Pierce in traffic, throws it up and drops it in.
And we're going to have to get some off-the-ball help to keep her from getting into the lane. She's doing anything and everything she wants to right now.
10 points already for Pierce. 23-15 South Warren.
There's plenty of people out there you can help off of. We talked about what percentage of the points she scores, what percentage of shots she takes. You got to make somebody else beat you and not let her have just anything down the lane she wants.
Here's a diagonal pass from Bertram over to Bush on the right side. Back out to Bailey Pettigo. Feeds it in the middle to England. Over the left side is Bertram. Back to England, the left elbow. Right side is Jackson. Underneath to Bush. He puts it up. It's good and a foul.
Good ball movement that time all the way around the horn. Much more control than we had in earlier possessions.
So Jalen Bush will be at the line to try to make a three-point play. It's 23-17. She can cut the lead to 5 here if she connects. Here's Jalen firing it up. It's good. 5 out of 5 for the Trojanettes. Bailey Pettigo has hit 4 out of 4. Closest Trojanettes have been in a while, 23-18. As a shot blocked out of bounds, as it was Natalie Pierce trying to squeeze her way through to lay it up and got the shot blocked on her.
We switched up our defensive assignment, and we got off-the-ball help that time.
Lady Spartans comes out to Stevenson. Stevenson takes it right side of the lane. Now reverses back left, goes into the paint, throws it back out. Button with a 3. It is off the mark, and the rebound's knocked down. Bush hands it off to Bertram. Bertram, crossover dribble, over the right. Free throw line shot. Got it!
If we hit that consistently, we win this basketball game because that seems like a huge opening in their defense.
23-20 now. Barren within 3. South Warren with the basketball. They have it in the corner and they're around the perimeter. In low, over to Stevenson. Stevenson against Bertram. Wants to drive, fires it up, and it is an air ball. It's batted back in bounds, but Pierce is there to get it and fires a 3. It's no good. Rebound put back up, no good. And battle for the rebound. South Warren player down on the floor. Bertram's got it. Gives it off to Bailey Pettigo. She'll throw it back down in there, and it's knocked away by Button. And here comes Pierce with it for South Warren. Out of the run. Drives it to the bucket. Lays it up. Rolled it off the rim. And rebound by Jackson for the Trojanettes. Needs some help. Gives it to Bailey Pettigo. Barren now with a chance to tie it on a three-point shot. Here's Bertram. Throws it up. It's blocked. A foul going to be called against the Lady Spartans. It's going to send Elizabeth Bertram to the free throw line for 2 shots. Foul is on Emery Weaver, who checked in, a 6'3" senior. They don't give up any height whatsoever. 15 foul against South Warren. 6, that is.
Since they jumped out to that 16-2 lead, we've outscored them 18-7. So
Bertram missed the first one, and the second one is good.
At 19-7, got it within a 2-point game.
It's 23-21. Right side, in low, down to the corner, Steele. Back out now to Deaton. That's Carson Deaton, number 21. As they pass it off in the left corner. Enlow goes inside and puts it up and in.
Nice move by Enlow. You see what their first choice is. Their first choice is to drive the basketball.
25-21. Ennis mishandled the pass, but got it out to Bailey Pettigo. Bailey Pettigo off to Bertram. 3 in the air is bouncing on the top of the backboard. No good. And I don't know if should have been a travel there or not, but she kind of kept her balance and put an arm on the floor. Here's a 3-point try. Good. That's Stevenson.
Yeah, she was just 1 of 5 against Allen County, but that's a tough 3. She dribbled into it and pulled up. We didn't challenge her.
England with the basketball gives to Bailey Pettigo on the left side. Get a lot of pressure. Down low is Bertram. Bertram looking, covered up, out to England. Back to Bailey Pettigo. Wheels around to the right side. Throws it back left side to Ennis. Cut off at the baseline. Feeds it into England. Throws it up. It is good.
Nice pass from Ennis. Got trapped in the corner and got rid of it before they got to her.
6 points for Mackenzie England. It's 28-23, South Warren. Steele on the right side. Out top now to Enlow. Enlow putting down the dribble. Hands it off Out there to Deaton. Goes cross court over to Steele. Steele looks inside. Nobody there. Bounce pass. They give it to Stevenson. Right now, Pierce is on the bench, getting a breather. Trying to go baseline. Trying to flip it up behind her shoulder. No good. Rebound to Bertram. Bertram with it for the Trojanettes. Crossover move. Down to the lane. Has it knocked loose. Picks it back up. Gives it to Ennis. Out to Bailey Pettigo. Bailey Pettigo wants to drive. In traffic. Flips it up. Got it, and a foul.
They'll count it. I thought maybe they would call it on the floor. It was pretty far out there. She kind of took another step and maybe even another dribble after she got fouled. But they'll give her the N1 opportunity.
That's the 7th team foul on South Warren here in the first half. Pierce has returned to the game for the Lady Spartans. Also back in is 32, Emery Weaver.
Pierce is not going to stay on the bench very long. They don't really know what to do offensively without her.
And Bailey Pettigo missed the free throw. First miss after hitting 4 in a row. 28-25, Barren within 3. Pierce, a little bit out of control, almost walked with it. Stevenson in the circle. They swing it over the left side now. And we got a whistle away from the ball. And a foul.
Call it on Eve for a hold.
I didn't see it. That's her second. Team's 5th.
You really worried when we had to put Mallory on the bench with those 2 fouls early, but we've overcame that, really played well, and that's a good sign.
They threw it to the back of England, right back to Pierce, and she laid it in.
Smart play. You got to see the ball when you're underneath the basket.
30-25, South Warren. Katie Murphy, 7th grader in the ball game now for the Trojanettes. Bertram fires it down to Ennis. She goes up and a foul is called. Foul on Enlow, her first, team's 8th.
With our foul trouble and our pace, Raven's really just been thrown into this basketball game, and I think she's played extremely well. She's held her own. She's made some nice plays. Had that good assist while ago to McKenzie.
Raven Ennis, a 5'7" freshman, cans the free throw, getting some quality minutes for Coach Piper Lindsay.
What I tell you, that last 4 or 5 minutes at Greene County is extremely important just because you get kids like Raven a chance to play.
Missed the second toss. It's 30-26. Pierce on the dribble. Fires it up. 3. It is coming off. And the rebound put back up and in. It looked to me like Weaver was over the back, but no call. Ball knocked out of bounds by Pierce. Trojanettes will keep it with 3:19 to go here in the first half. South Warren 32, Barren County 26.
That wasn't a good shot that time by Pierce, but sometimes I think in their offense they just shoot it because they know they have such size underneath that they've got a good chance to get an offensive rebound.
Yep. In the middle goes to Mackenzie England, gives it out to Murphy. Over goes to Ennis. Back to Murphy. Fires it. Oh, bad pass picked off by Stevenson. Stevenson lost the handle, keeps the dribble alive, goes in the right corner. Here's a 3 ball in the air, no good. Rebound to Mackenzie England for the Trojanettes. Bailey Pettigo will race it up court on the left side. Holds up Nell, gets rid of it off to Bertram on the baseline. Fires up the jumper, no good. Rebound to Ennis, back out to Murphy. 18-foot in the air, no. And crashing aboard is South Warren's Lexi Button. Stevenson with the basketball at 2:38 to play in the first half. It's 32-26. Pierce has got it for South Warren. She'll set it up. They've set a double post out top. Now Pierce still on the dribble. Trying to go off the screen to the right. Wants to drive with it. Cut off behind the back dribble. Jumper 15. No. Battle for the rebound. England's got it for the Trojanettes. Gives it off to Bailey Pettigo. Bailey Pettigo weaving through the middle. Going down the lane. Throws up the shot. An offensive foul. Her first, team 6th.
Well, maybe a textbook charge, but she still held her ground and she took it. And I think sometimes, especially in the girls' game, the officials give them the benefit of the doubt just for the attempt of the charge.
Natalie Pierce with it for South Warren. Gives it on the right side to Stevenson. She cuts toward the paint. Now in trouble. Giving it back out to Enlow. or excuse me, that is Deaton. They feed it inside. Shot blocked by Bailey Pettigo. Racing out of there with it for the Trojanettes. Throws it off underneath to Murphy. Couldn't handle the pass, and then South Warren trying to save it in bounds. But it'll go back to Barren County underneath.
I think actually if they wouldn't have tried to save it, it would have been South Warren basketball. So we get a break there and a ball underneath. Try to cut into a 6-point lead. Just a minute and a half left in the half.
Bertram to toss it in right side of the bucket. Comes in the corner to Ennis. Fires it out to Bailey Pettigo. Feeds it there to Bertram. Jumper good from the foul line to the right side.
Again, another 10-foot jumper.
32-26. We'll make it 32-28. Just now changed down the board. 4-point lead for South Warren. Bertram chasing Stevenson. They go left side. Emery with a 3. No. Rebound to Ennis. They give it to Bailey Pettigo. Now going to pass off to Bertram. Bertram pulls up, shoots a short jumper, and hits it.
It's a win on our end, making one of their bigs take a shot they're not comfortable with, and South Warren made a mistake. Completely lost Elizabeth on their defensive end. She kind of hid in the corner, stepped back for another 8-footer, and I said if we continue to knock those down, we're going to win the basketball game. Well, we got it back to 2 again. We had it to 2 at 23-21. Now back to 2 at 32-30 with just a minute left in the half. And if you, when you looked at the scoreboard at 16-2, would say we'd be here, I think you'd be more than pleased.
Yeah. Trojanettes have outscored South Warren since that time, 28-16. It was 21-15 at the end of the first quarter as Trojanettes had to battle back with Mallory Pettigo on the bench with 2 fouls. Now Eve Jackson has 2. And Mallory Pettigo's been on the bench since what, the 6-minute mark of the first quarter?
Really, really early. And, you know, that's one of the question marks for us is our depth. When we get in foul trouble, do we have enough depth to come in and play in games like that? And I think that's being answered a little bit tonight. We're rotating a couple of kids in, and as I said earlier, Ravens had to play some really good minutes for us tonight to be in this position.
We got Katie Murphy in there that's a 7th grader, is getting some more quality minutes tonight. Just under a minute to play here in the first half. Pierce with the basketball for South Warren. Out of the right side. Giving it out to Stevenson on the left. And then, what do we got?
Another illegal
moving screen called, I believe that's against Emery, right?
It's on, yeah.
Or no, Weaver, her second.
Emery Weaver.
So team's 9th.
I think the commotion was the clock was still continuing to run even though they had whistled the foul. Went down to 48. I don't know where it was whistled.
And still the scoreboard here on the, is it the south end, I guess you'd call it? It's not working at all.
They finally just shut the power off to it.
So Barren County's basketball trailing by 2 here. 45 seconds to go in the first half. Bailey Pettigo trying to get things set up for the Trojanettes. Sends it off to Bertram on the right side. Out top is Ennis. Over the left is England. Out to Murphy, top of the key. Back over to Bailey Pettigo on the left side. One dribble, sends it out to Ennis. Back left to England. Out to Murphy, top of the circle again. Left side it comes to Bertram. Bertram, cross-court pass out to Ennis. They give it to Bertram again. Now here's England. 15 seconds to play. It's hard to see the clock when one of them's not working on your end of the floor.
You're disadvantaged here.
Yeah. Here's Bertram, a little weave going on. Bailey Pettigo, now Murphy. Ennis, back to Bailey Pettigo. 3. Swish!
Knew exactly when to let that one go to take the lead at the half. How about that?
33-32. Trojanettes on top here at halftime off Bailey Pettigo's People's Bank 3-point shot. People's Bank of Glasgow working for you. We'll come back with a halftime report brought to you by Southern States of Glasgow and Horse Cave. After this timeout, as you're following Barren County Sports on 103.7 Nash Icon.
Trojan Thread School Spirit Store is the #1 place to find any and all things BCHS. With a wide selection of clothes including hoodies, t-shirts, long-sleeve shirts, and polos, to everyday items including pens, pencils, notebooks, and stickers, to jewelry including earrings, necklaces, bracelets, and wristbands. So stop by the Trojan Thread Store any weekday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. or during any home varsity basketball game. The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store, keeping Barren County in style.
You're watching BCHS Live on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. BCHS Live is a student-led live online video production program started in 2015 by 4 BCHS freshmen. The BCHS Live program is here to showcase everything going on at BCHS, from athletics to special events and opportunities to ceremonies and celebrations. The BCHS Live program is here to show everyone in our community what BCHS is all about, and with 3 major online outputs of our broadcasts, we truly live up to our motto: everything BCHS, anywhere you want it.
The Burgundy Media Network, or BMN for short, is a network of Barren County High School's 3 major media outlets: 88.7 FM, Trojan Radio, BCHS Live, and the Trojan Times school newspaper. As a whole, we are determined to provide you with BCHS news, sports, and interest like never before. Check out our weekly newscast broadcasted every Friday from within Barren County High School, or check out our website at barrenschools.com/BMN. From all of us to you, we thank you for your support of all things BCHS.
Heading into the second year from an approximate 12-year hiatus, the Trojan Times has an all-new look and an all-new approach to bringing you BCHS happenings. We are an entirely student-based publication working more than ever this year to inform you with BCHS happenings. I'm Brennan Crane, Editor-in-Chief, and I can say that we are thrilled to showcase BCHS in a whole new way. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at BC Trojan Times. You won't want to miss this. Go BC!
Trojan Thread School Spirit Store is the #1 place to find any and all things BCHS, with a wide selection of clothes including hoodies, t-shirts, long-sleeve shirts, and polos, to everyday items including pens, pencils, notebooks, and stickers, to jewelry including earrings, necklaces, bracelets, and wristbands. So stop by the Trojan Thread Store any weekday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. or during any home varsity basketball game. The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store, keeping Barren County in style.
You're watching BCHS Live on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. BCHS Live is a student-led live online video production program started in 2015 by 4 BCHS freshmen. The BCHS Live program is here to showcase everything going on at BCHS, from athletics to special events and opportunities to ceremonies and celebrations. The BCHS Live program is here to show everyone in our community what BCHS is all about, and with 3 major online outputs of our broadcasts, we truly live up to our motto: everything BCHS, anywhere you want it.
The Burgundy Media Network, or BMN for short, is a network of Barren County High School's 3 major media outlets: 88.7 FM, Trojan Radio, BCHS Live, and the Trojan Times school newspaper. As a whole, we are determined to provide you with BCHS news, sports, and interest like never before. Check out our weekly newscast broadcasted every Friday from within Barren County High School, or check out our website at barrenschools.com/BMN. From all of us to you, we thank you for your support of all things BCHS.
Heading into the second year from an approximate 12-year hiatus, the Trojan Times has an all-new look and an all-new approach to bringing you BCHS happenings. We are an entirely student-based publication working more than ever this year to inform you with BCHS happenings. I'm Brennan Crane, Editor-in-Chief, and I can say that we are thrilled to showcase BCHS in a whole new way. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at BC Trojan Times. You won't want to miss this. Go BC!
Trojan Thread School Spirit Store is the #1 place to find any and all things BCHS, with a wide selection of clothes including hoodies, t-shirts, long-sleeve shirts, and polos, to everyday items including pens, pencils, notebooks, and stickers, to jewelry including earrings, necklaces, bracelets, and wristbands. So stop by the Trojan Thread Store any weekday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. or during any home varsity basketball game. The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store, keeping Barren County in style.
You're watching BCHS Live on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. BCHS Live is a student-led live online video production program started in 2015 by 4 BCHS freshmen. The BCHS Live program is here to showcase everything going on at BCHS, from athletics to special events and opportunities to ceremonies and celebrations. The BCHS Live program is here to show everyone in our community what BCHS is all about, and with 3 major online outputs of our broadcasts, we truly live up to our motto: everything BCHS, anywhere you want it.
The Burgundy Media Network, or BMN for short, is a network of Barren County High School's 3 major media outlets: 88.7 FM, Trojan Radio, BCHS Live, and the Trojan Times school newspaper. As a whole, we are determined to provide you with BCHS news, sports, and interest like never before. Check out our weekly newscast broadcasted every Friday from within Barren County High School, or check out our website at barrenschools.com/BMN. From all of us to you, we thank you for your support of all things BCHS.
Heading into the second year from an approximate 12-year hiatus, the Trojan Times has an all-new look and an all-new approach to bringing you BCHS happenings. We are an entirely student-based publication working more than ever this year to inform you with BCHS happenings. I'm Brennan Crane, Editor-in-Chief, and I can say that we are thrilled to showcase BCHS in a whole new way. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at BC Trojan Times. You won't want to miss this. Go BC!
Trojan Thread School Spirit Store is the #1 place to find any and all things BCHS, with a wide selection of clothes including hoodies, t-shirts, long-sleeve shirts, and polos, to everyday items including pens, pencils, notebooks, and stickers, to jewelry including earrings, necklaces, bracelets, and wristbands. So stop by the Trojan Thread Store any weekday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. or during any home varsity basketball game. The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store, keeping Barren County in style.
You're watching BCHS Live on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. BCHS Live is a student-led live online video production program started in 2015 by 4 BCHS freshmen. The BCHS Live program is here to showcase everything going on at BCHS, from athletics to special events and opportunities to ceremonies and celebrations. The BCHS Live program is here to show everyone in our community what BCHS is all about, and with 3 major online outputs of our broadcasts, we truly live up to our motto: everything BCHS, anywhere you want it.
16-2 at one time to start the ball game. They battled back, trailed by 6 at the end of the first quarter, 21-15. They outscored the Lady Spartans 18-11 in that second period as Bailey Pettigo hit the 3 right before the buzzer to give the Trojanettes the 33-32 lead. We'll come back as we get ready for the third quarter, brought to you by A.F. Crow & Son Funeral Home, reminding everyone, please don't text and drive, as you're following Barren County Sports on 103.7 Nash Icon.
Media Network, or BMN for short, is a network of Barren County High School's 3 major media outlets: 88.7 FM, Trojan Radio, BCHS Live, and the Trojan Times school newspaper. As a whole, we are determined to provide you with BCHS news, sports, and interest like never before. Check out our weekly newscast broadcasted every Friday from within Barren County High School, or check out our website at barrenschools.com/BMN. From all of us to you, we thank you for your support of all things BCHS.
Heading into the second year from an approximate 12-year hiatus, the Trojan Times has an all-new look and an all-new approach to bringing you BCHS happenings. We are an entirely student-based publication working more than ever this year to inform you with BCHS happenings. I'm Brennan Crane, Editor-in-Chief, and I can say that we are thrilled to showcase BCHS in a whole new way. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at BC Trojan Times. You won't want to miss this. Go BC!
Trojan Thread School Spirit Store is the #1 place to find any and all things BCHS, with a wide selection of clothes including hoodies, t-shirts, long-sleeve shirts, and polos, to everyday items including pens, pencils, notebooks, and stickers, to jewelry including earrings, necklaces, bracelets, and wristbands. So stop by the Trojan Thread Store any weekday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. or during any home varsity basketball game. The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store, keeping Barren County in style.
You're watching BCHS Live on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. BCHS Live is a student-led live online video production program started in 2015 by 4 BCHS freshmen. The BCHS Live program is here to showcase everything going on at BCHS, from athletics to special events and opportunities to ceremonies and celebrations. The BCHS Live program is here to show everyone in our community what BCHS is all about, and with 3 major online outputs of our broadcasts, we truly live up to our motto: everything BCHS, anywhere you want it.
The Burgundy Media Network, or BMN for short, is a network of Barren County High School's 3 major media outlets: 88.7 FM, Trojan Radio, BCHS Live, and the Trojan Times school newspaper. As a whole, we are determined to provide you with BCHS news, sports, and interests like never before. Check out our weekly newscast broadcasted every Friday from within Barren County High School, or check out our website at barrenschools.com/BMN. From all of us to you, we thank you for your support of all things BCHS.
Heading into the second year from an approximate 12-year hiatus, the Trojan Times has an all-new look and an all-new approach to bringing you BCHS happenings. We are an entirely student-based publication working more than ever this year to inform you with BCHS happenings. I'm Brennan Crane, Editor-in-Chief, and I can say that we are thrilled to showcase BCHS in a whole new way. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at BC Trojan Times. You won't want to miss this. Go BC!
County and Greenwood at 4. Then at 6 o'clock, it's South Warren against Monroe County. And then the final game at 8 o'clock, Bowling Green against Glasgow. The Trojans will be in action tomorrow at Whitley County for the classic they have going on over there. And, of course, unfortunately, we can't broadcast both games tomorrow, so we'll not be able to do the boys' game tomorrow, but we'll be back here in Bowling Green for the Trojanettes and Greenwood Lady Gators at Bowling Green High School. 3:45 airtime here on 103.7 Nash Icon. Originally, we were going to have it on ESPN, but because the Glasgow Christmas Parade got moved to Sunday night, we moved the game back here to our originating station. So
a little weather coming in, so I think everybody's trying to make the best of the situation. A lot of parades moved to Sunday, and Sunday looks like a nice, I guess you can call it fall day technically.
It's supposed to be nice Sunday, yeah. All right, Mallory Pettigo back in the lineup to start the second half. Bailey Pettigo, Elizabeth Bertram, Jalynn Bush, and Mackenzie England. And for South Warren, it's Natalie Pierce, Taylor Enlow, Brooke Stevenson, and they're going to start Olivia Steele and Lexi Button. South Warren basketball to start the third period. Steele's got it out top. Looking for Pierce. And they've got Elizabeth Bertram now guarding Natalie Pierce. Pierce trying to go off the screen to the right. Going to have to pick her up. Throws it up off the glass and banks it in.
Elizabeth starts the half back on her, and she wasn't able to weave through all the traffic of screens before she got it off the glass.
34-33, South Warren back on top. Here's a jumper by England. Good from about 10 feet away.
Cut off Elizabeth, and she shoveled it right to Mackenzie, who is ready to knock down another mid-range jumper.
35-34, Trojanettes back on top by 1. Stevenson's got it in the left corner, pops it up for 3, short. England with a rebound. Gives to Bailey Pettigo. Chance to extend the lead here, and it's Mallory Pettigo. Yes! Her first 2 points tonight, and it's a 3-point Barren County lead.
Start to this half looks a lot better than the start to the first half. Back-to-back buckets.
Natalie Pierce, and was taking it to the basket. Going to get a foul on Elizabeth Bertram. Her first, team's first of the second half. Taylor Enlow will toss it in here on the side for South Warren. As it comes out to Natalie Pierce. Pierce, the only returning starter for the Lady Spartans. Trying to go off the screen, and Bertram stays with her this time. Gives it out to Stevenson to the right side. Now Stevenson comes off a pick out top. Looks, pivoting around. Hands it back off to Pierce.
When she drives and has to kick it, that's almost as good as a defensive stop.
One-hand pass in the lane, and then back out it comes to Steele for 3. It's off the mark. Bailey Pettigo with a rebound with the Trojanettes. Behind the back dribble. Angles off the left side. Here's Bertram, wants to drive the baseline. Kicks it back out to Bailey. 3 in the air. Yes!
Didn't have her feet in a really good position. She had to shuffle them real quick, but still able to get it to go.
3-pointer. That's a People's Bank 3-point shot, giving the Trojanettes a 6-point lead. 40-34. Steele's got it out top, doesn't shoot. Now gets rid of it in the middle. Working in the lane there is Button. Dribbles it off the right side. Blocked! Jalynn Bush. Here comes Bailey Pettigo, pushing it down off to Mallory. Lays it up. Hit it!
Timeout, South Warren.
Full timeout by the Lady Spartans. Barren County has raced out here to an 8-point lead in the second half, 42-34.
Just one bucket for South Warren.
9-2 run to start this third period of play.
After you keep going back to that initial start, after we got it and figured out that we could play with them, you got almost all the confidence you needed, and we carried that over. You get Mallory back on the floor after she was in foul trouble. It was a win, really, to keep her on the bench, not to try to put her back in and get that third foul, and you still competed, actually took the lead going into the half, and you've got your foot squarely on the gas right now, and you are dictating the pace. You're getting that rebound, you're getting out, beating South Warren down the floor right now, even though they're playing a lot more kids than we are. It looks like the kids that we have and are playing are in a little bit better shape and running the floor up and down and executing the break where we need to get more points, because layups, honestly, have been few and far between tonight. We want to get layups, want to get those easy shots, but we've been forced to make the mid-range jumpers have. And hopefully we can keep up the pace right now. Just a minute and 15 seconds into this half.
Coach Piper Lindsay, I believe only 10 players dressed tonight.
Yep.
5:45 to go here in the third quarter. Barren County 42, South Warren 34. And it's Lady Spartans basketballs. Lexi Button will toss it into Natalie Pierce. Elizabeth Bertram will stay with her. Lobs it in the corner to Steele to the right-hand side. Sends it out now to Enlow. They go left side over to Stevenson. Stevenson looking for Button down low. Can't find her. Now working around the left side. Cut off by Bailey Pettigo. And a traveling violation.
South Warren hasn't been able to pick up their pressure very much either, because we've been able to get those rebounds and get out. Not a lot of made buckets, just that one.
They're in a 2-2-1 zone court press. Mallory Pettigo gives it back to Bailey Pettigo into the front court now. Diagonal pass, left corner as Bertram fakes, drives, jumper, baseline, no, but a foul on South Warren. And let's see who they put it on.
23.
Taylor Enlow, that's her second. And first foul of the second half against the Lady Spartans. Bertram puts it up, it's good. Elizabeth now with 8 points. Makes it 43-34, Barren County. Second shot of the way, got them both. 10-point Trojanette lead, 44-34. Pierce through the basketball, angles off left, wants to drive, cut off, shovels it out now to Steele. Over the left side is Stevenson. Stevenson over across, it comes to Parrish, who's in the game now. Here's a long three that's good for Stevenson.
Got trapped behind the cut that time. It wasn't really a screen, but gave her room to shoot the three.
That's her second one of the night. And that pass, I'm not sure about that one. They're going to say that Bush touched it last.
He didn't sell it too well, but I think it deflected off 2 South Warren players, actually right off of her fingertips.
44-37. Pierce against Elizabeth Bertram. Baseballs it over the left side, out of Button. They go down low, and I'll give and go back to Button. She lays it in.
Pretty execution between the 2 bigs from South Warren, and small angle to get the pass, and they executed it.
10 points for Button now, and it's 44-39. The 10-point lead cut in half. And South Warren making a run. Shovel pass into England. Jumper, good from 8 feet away.
That's worked back, not back to back, but it's worked 2 trips already this half. Just a little shovel pass from Elizabeth.
46-39, Trojannettes by 7. Pierce gives it off to Stevenson. Stevenson, right side over to Button. Button takes it down the corner, cross-court pass. Here's Steele stepping back. Going to fire it up. 3 in the air. It rims off. Bailey Pettigo with the rebound with the Trojanettes. Long pass down the floor. Comes to Bertram on the left side. Bertram had it smacked loose, got it back, gives it back to Bailey Pettigo. Back to Bertram, 8-footer, no. Rebound taken by Steele for South Warren. Gives to Pierce. And now Pierce will bring it in front court for South Warren.
You just don't see the energy from South Warren as you saw early on. They really slowed down, and a big part of that is us.
46-39, Pierce giving it off to Button. Button, whoa, she walked.
Tried to throw it out there to Stevenson, and we covered up the passing lane. She had nowhere to go.
Eve Jackson checking in the Barren County lineup for Jalen Bush. Coach Piper Lindsay, is this a 30 or full?
I don't know if she decided she's going to change it to a full.
Full timeouts. We take a Coca-Cola timeout. Open a Coke and enjoy the game. Trojanettes had a 10-point lead. Right now it is 7, 46-39, but if you missed the first part of the game, Trojanettes were down 16-2 and battled back.
We figured out a little bit of their scouting report, too. We figured out who we can help off of, and we've kind of baited Steele into taking a couple long-range jumpers. She's, over the course of last season, was just a 14% three-point shooter, and when she takes shots, that's a win for us defensively. When we can force Pierce to drive and kick or even get it out of her hands, period, that's a win for us, and we've done that consistently on the defensive end. So changes, the changes that we've made and in-game adjustments tonight have been pretty evident and obvious, and they're paying off with this 7-point lead.
Trying to get an update on the Louisville Central Corbin Class 3A state championship football game up at Kroger Field.
It was 6-0 when I saw it. It was 6-0 Corbin at halftime of this girls' game, so I don't know what it is now.
Corbin beat Central last year in the semifinals of 3A playoffs, 21-20. They were runner-up to Boyle County last year. All right, Trojanettes 46, Lady Spartans 39, 3:29 left to play here in the third quarter.
It's still 6-0, just a couple minutes left in the second half. The first half, sorry.
Bailey Pettigo out on the right side, gives it to England. Mallory Pettigo on the left. Jackson feeds it into Bailey, back out to Mallory. Mallory now feeds in there to Jackson, goes underneath, has a shot partially blocked. Looked like there could have been a foul there, but no whistle on that one, and Pierce comes out of there with it for South Warren. Pierce on the dribble, getting some pressure from Bertram out front, trying to backtrack into her. Hands it off out there to Deaton, who's back in the game. Now out to Enlow. Feeds it in there to Steele. Steele in the paint, throwing it back out to Enlow. Right side is Deaton. Deaton trying to get a screen, but nothing happened there. Pierce with it on the left side. Pierce. They set a screen for her, but she goes right, goes down in a lot of traffic. Yeah, shot's blocked by England, but they're going to call a foul.
Tough call there. Looked like she got it after she released it, so there wouldn't have been much of the arm.
It's 2 on Elizabeth Bertram. And that's going to send to the free throw line Natalie Pierce. Pretty much automatic, even though she did miss her first attempt. That's only her second attempt of the night.
You see why she got to the line so many times in the Allen County game. 14 times she went to the line. It's because she's a driver first. And she's not afraid to go in there and get the body contact.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't take a dribble. She just throws it up. Hits both of those. That's 16 now for Pierce. 46-41, Barren County. 2:25 left to play here in the third quarter. Here's Bailey Pettigo, right side. Jackson for 3, no good. Hit the top of the backboard.
Jackson hit her first three-point attempt tonight, but couldn't connect on that one. Just a 5-point game. 2 minutes, approaching just 2 minutes left in the third quarter.
Barren had as much as a 10-point lead at 44-34. Here's Stevenson with the basketball for the Lady Spartans. Left side, Enlow. Working across, over to Stevenson. They've got away with a walk, spin move. Flips up the shot, it's no good, missed it short. Bailey Pettigo racing down the middle of the court. Trying to dump it off, it's deflected and stolen by Pierce. Pierce, and a whistle, and going to be a traveling violation on Pierce. Got a little bit of out of control and turned it over.
She was out of control, and I think that's why the official called her for the turnover instead of maybe a little bit of contact she received.
Barren County has the basketball. Mallory Pettigo with it for the Trojanettes. Left side, it goes to Jackson. Jackson out top, Bailey Pettigo. Elizabeth Bertram in the corner. Mallory Pettigo on the right-hand side. Out to England. Cross-court pass over to Bailey Pettigo in the corner. Bertram. Now back around the perimeter. Out top is England. Back left wing is Bertram. Back to England. Free throw line shot. Good!
I don't know why South Warren hasn't made that adjustment to move the middle person up to guard against that middle of the lane.
12 points for England now. Pierce almost walked with it again. Here's Button giving it back to Pierce. Bertram putting the pressure on. She's got 2 fouls on her. Now Pierce wants to work crossover dribble. Hooks it down underneath and a shot put up and in by Lexi Button.
Our bottom line just fell asleep. Let Button sneak behind us that time. We got to see everybody. Ball you man.
48-43, Barren County with a 5-point lead. 48 seconds to play in the third. Mallory Pettigo out to Bailey Pettigo. Back to Mallory on the right side. In the corner, Eve Jackson. One dribble, back to Mallory Pettigo. Putting down the dribble, goes out top, brings it out front now, between the circles. Left side over to Bailey Pettigo. Lobs it back out to England. 25 seconds to go in the quarter. Here's Bertram with it. Right side, England on the wing. Jackson's open down to the baseline. They didn't see her. And now Mallory Pettigo giving it back to Bertram on the left side. 10 seconds to play in the quarter. Mallory, right side Bailey, back to Mallory. Left side it goes to Bertram. Going to have to think about it here. Bailey Pettigo going to have to drive and has the shot blocked in the lane. And that's going to do it for the third quarter after 3. Here at South Warren, it's Barren County 48, South Warren 43. We'll return with the fourth quarter in a moment here on 103.7 Nash Icon.
Trojan Thread School Spirit Store is the #1 place to find any and all things BCHS, with a wide selection of clothes including hoodies, t-shirts, long-sleeve shirts, and polos, to everyday items including pens, pencils, notebooks, and stickers, to jewelry including earrings, necklaces, bracelets, and wristbands. So stop by the Trojan Thread Store any weekday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. or during any home varsity basketball game. The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store, keeping Barren.
Final 8 minutes here at South Warren as the Trojanettes lead the Lady Spartans 48-43. This fourth quarter is sponsored by Southern States of Glasgow and Horse Cave. Jay Turner with Robert Bauer, statistician Sarah K. Pettigo. Todd Belcher back at our studios in Glasgow, handling controls. Barren County outscored South Warren 15-11 in that third period of play. And it'll be Trojanette basketball to start the fourth. This ball comes into Mallory Pettigo. She gets pressure from Pierce. Goes down to the corner to Bailey Pettigo. Feeds it down low there to England. Double team back to Bailey Pettigo. Out front now is Mallory Pettigo. Back to Bailey. Can't shoot the three. Throws it across in the corner to Bertram. Out to Mallory Pettigo. Three. No good. Rebound taken by Enlow.
Good shot. The zone was slow rotating. She had an open look.
Pierce hooks it across out to Stevenson. Stevenson wanting a screen there. Cuts back left. Goes in the lane. In traffic. Throws it up. It's no good. Ball tipped away. And out of bounds to the Trojanettes. Got Raven Ennis back in the game now for Coach Piper Lindsay. He's playing for Jalen Bush here to start the fourth quarter.
South Warren mixing their defenses up a little bit. They went man this in the third quarter and actually just dropping back. No full court pressure, just back into a 2-3 zone now.
Cross-court pass. Mallory Pettigo, 17-footer. Got it.
If this team becomes a mid-range jump shooting team, I think we can become really, really good because that zone is hard to play against right now.
50-43, Barren County. Here's Pierce wanting to drive, and a shot blocked. They're going to call a foul, though. Is it on Bertram?
Yes.
And that will be her third, team's third of the second half.
She got the foul there, and Pierce will go back to the line, but I'm not sure what Piper said to her at halftime. She got switched off of Pierce in the first half, and they put her back to start the second half. I really like how Elizabeth has played. She's upped that intensity and really made Pierce work for everything she's gotten in this half. And if you look at it, she's only got one field goal. That was really early, and now she's got 4 free throws.
Yeah. 18 for the game. 50-45, Barren County, 6:48 to play in the basketball game. Mallory Pettigo on the dribble, sends it right corner to Ennis. Ennis, a freshman, out to Bertram, fakes, trying to step back, can't shoot. Goes in the corner to Bailey Pettigo on the left-hand side. And it comes to Ennis. Right side is Bertram. Can't drive against Pierce. Giving it back out to Mallory Pettigo. Now Ennis. Left side, Bailey Pettigo wants to drive. Floater, no. A battle for the rebound. Chased down by Ennis. Kicks it back out. Bertram with a 3. No good. And it's going to be taken by Pierce.
Got to get back.
Moving it down the floor. Behind the back dribble. Pulls up with a jumper. It's short. Taken by Elizabeth Bertram for Barren County.
Fortunate there. They had Steele wide open under the goal, and Pierce couldn't get it to her.
Yep. And Bertram driving. Lays it up and in.
There's a 4-point swing. They miss an open fast break, and Elizabeth drives it end to end with the left-handed layup.
52-45. Trojanettes by 7. 5:48 to play here in the basketball game. Stevenson to the right wing for South Warren. Giving it back out now to Enlow. Enlow putting the dribble again against Mallory Pettigo. Hands it off to Stevenson again. Gets a screen. Pulls up. 17-footer. Short. Rebound comes off long to Bailey Pettigo. Sends it up now to Bertram. Lays it up. Got it!
Another layup. That time with the right hand. Not sure. Everybody was staring directly at Bailey. 3 South Warren Lady Spartans didn't see Elizabeth sneak in on the backside for another fast break layup.
54-45, and Elizabeth Bertram's going to be called for the foul.
She's picked up her 4th foul, and Katie Murphy will have to come in for her. She'll have to break just a minute.
4th foul comes at 5:15 to play, and the Trojanettes up by 10, matches their largest lead of the ball game. 54-45.
The bad thing about
55-45.
The bad thing about it was she went in guarding Pierce there. She'd gotten switched off, as you said, and maybe an unnecessary foul that far away from the bucket, especially when it's your 4th.
Pierce has got Katie Murphy, the 7th grader, guarding the senior Natalie Pierce.
Welcome to high school basketball right here, right?
Trying to get the screen. Here's the lob into Steele. She traveled.
Tough pass in there. And couldn't corral it. Another turnover, South Warren. Chance for the Trojanettes to send it back to double digits.
So Steele is going to check out. Emery Weaver, 6'3" senior, back in the game for the Lady Spartans.
The size doesn't drop off, but the talent level does.
Yeah. Here's Ennis. Taking it to the right side. Pulls up, feeds it to England. Straight away 15. Good!
I know we don't have a stat like this, and nobody keeps them, but if we had a shot chart, it would look good from that area of the floor.
Got to get a foul as Pierce was driving toward the bucket. And it is on Katie Murphy. Her first, team's 5th. South Warren only 1 foul here in the second half. Enlow will toss it in right side of the bucket. Comes out to Stevenson. Fires up at 3. It's no good. Ball tipped out into the corner, and it's going to be out of bounds off South Warren.
Definitely give her that shot. She can hit a 3, but her percentage just hasn't been that good over the course of 2 games, and it was about 2 steps behind the line.
South Warren sets up with full court pressure. England tosses up court. Bailey Pettigo to the basket, puts it up and in, high off the window.
Yep. We had a 2
People's bank shot.
2 points either way. She could take it herself, or actually Raven was wide open on the opposite block if she wanted to distribute.
Pierce, long, high arching 3, no good. Tipped down, Ennis has got it, feeds it off to Murphy. Murphy will slow it down and wait and give it over to the left side to Bailey Pettigo.
Good decision right there, up 13 or 15 right now.
Well, they got one says 60, the other says 58, so I'm not sure which one's correct. We'll have to check that here in a second. It's either a 13 or 15-point lead. Mackenzie England gets rid of it, baseline. Mallory Pettigo trying to go up, going to have a foul. And I believe it's on Weaver. Emery Weaver, her 3rd, team 2nd of the half.
It is a 13-point lead, but we got a chance to strike to make it an actual 15-point lead.
Carson Deaton back in the lineup for South Warren, and it's Mallory Pettigo at the line. Her first free throws tonight. First of two, no good. 3:45 to play. Barren County up by 13. So Angelo checks out and Button back in.
It's been a really a tale of two games. Down 14 to, in the opposite of that, outscore them by 27 right now. So really taking control of the basketball game. The only thing left is the last 3:45 to close it out, and free throws will help.
Mallory Pettigo hits the second one. 7 points all in the second half. She sat on the bench for most of the first half in foul trouble. It's 59-45. 3:36 to play. Pierce, right side of Deaton, lobs it down in low to Steele. And that's going to be a jump ball. Oh, a traveling violation on Steele. It would have been either that or a jump ball.
Yeah, they got her feet moving before we actually reached in and tied her up. I think by reaching in and tied her up, we kept her balance instead of letting her continue to lose it.
Katie Murphy will toss it in as it comes into Bailey Pettigo. Bailey Pettigo working it down the left sideline, reverses it back out, gives to Mallory Pettigo. 3.5 to go. Barren up by 14. Murphy, left corner, feeds it to England. Back out to Bailey Pettigo. Over to Ennis. Right side corners, Mallory Pettigo. They hook it back over to Bailey Pettigo. Three if it goes. It's no good. Mallory Pettigo, offensive board, back up with the left hand. It won't drop, but she gets fouled. Foul is on Button, her first, team's third of the second half.
I'm really impressed with the young kids. A lot of times you throw those kids in there and they're just so nervous they just decide to throw up the first shot that's available. They're passing up shots, rotating it around, running the offense, and they're getting good shots and not turning the ball over. Right now, South Warren's press is not effective at all. It was really effective early, but we figured out how to beat it. We got our kids in the right spots, and they just have done what they need to keep extending this lead.
Mallory Pettigo goes 2 for 2 that trip to extend the lead for the Trojanettes at 61-45. Pierce, right side over to Stevenson. And it comes to Deaton. Left side is Button. Wants to drive against England. Goes into the paint. And a whistle. Foul's going to be on McKenzie. Her first. That'll be Barren's sixth of the half. Well, is it 59-45? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know which one to go by here.
The middle one's the easy one to see, but you got to trust the one over there through the goal supports that we can't really see.
In the corner, Natalie Pierce for South Warren. Fires it up for three. Got it.
First field goal since the opening bucket of the second half. And South Warren a quick timeout as they cut the lead back down to 11. 2:44 left to go in the game. But really, she's been the only thing that's offensively kept them in the game all night long. You count their field goals in this half, they've only got 5 field goals in the whole second half.
They caught fire early in the game as the first quarter they hit 9 field goals, and 2 of those were 3-point shots.
Yeah, the Button kid started off the game. Would she have 7 straight, I think, to start the game? And
and in the game against Allen County Scottsville, she did not score. She was 0 for 5 from the field against the Lady Patriots.
At some point, laws of average take over, and they started off hot. Pierce was driving, got everything to go, and once we figured it out, once we kind of adjusted, and they're not going to hit everything. That kind of took over, and we started to find our groove, and we really have shot a high percentage tonight, and the most impressive part is where we've shot those from. It's been in the mid-range area. We've won the game by hitting our 6 to probably 15-footers tonight.
Let's look at that stat sheet. South Warren, Allen County, Scottsville. South Warren had 19 turnovers in that game. Allen County, Scottsville had 24 turnovers.
Wow. And you got to chalk some of that up to the defense level that both teams can play, but I'd say some of it also goes with just the first competition of the year.
Bailey Pettigo gets the ball in play to Mallory Pettigo. She's in a trap and almost picked off, but Mackenzie England there to get it. Cross-court pass back to Bailey. Going to have to get it across the line, and she does. Gives it back out to Mallory Pettigo. They chase now. They feed it down to Ennis. They'll hook it back out to Mallory Pettigo. Now here's England, 10-footer, good. Mackenzie England has scored 10 of her 16 here in the second half.
She's been really good from right there.
63-48, Barren County. Pierce on the run. The runner's no good. Rebound, Mallory Pettigo. Pushing it down the floor, off to Bailey Pettigo. Feeds it off now to Ennis. Kicks it back out to Mallory Pettigo. And over the left side, here's a shot. Good for Bailey Pettigo on the left baseline.
Part of the reason we've looked so good tonight is we've almost hit everything that we've thrown up. Once we've got our feet set, it's gone through the rim.
65-48 Trojannettes. Minute 46 to play. In the corner is Deaton. They fire it down low in there to Enlow. Hooks it around to the left corner. Button with a three. It's an air ball. Chased down by Deaton. Back in there to Button in the paint. Bounce pass behind her, and a shot put up and in by Enlow.
She got a little too deep, but you're going to give her that one right there and not foul, up 15.
65-50. 1:23 left to play. Bailey Pettigo getting through traffic out to Mallory Pettigo. Diagonal pass over to Ennis on the right side. Back out now to Bailey Pettigo. Trojannettes trying to spread the floor here. Here's Murphy into England, trying to work her way in. Here's a shot in the lane. Good for Mallory Pettigo.
Just handed it off where she was faced up.
67-50. Pierce failed down. Murphy stayed right with her. Here's Stevenson trying to work it inside, and she does. 8 points for Stevenson. 67-52. 44 seconds to go here in the ball game. Oh, Bailey Pettigo, one step too many as Mallory hadn't crossed into the front court.
She was just expecting Mallory to be there, and she wasn't, just lagging behind just a little bit.
So Elizabeth Bertram, Jalen Bush, and Eve Jackson all coming back in as Bailey Pettigo goes out, Mackenzie England goes out, and who else is going out? We got 6 on the floor. Liberty Rice and Emma Hughes will all check in.
Mallory, check out.
And who's going out? Somebody's got to go out. Ennis is going to go out. So we got a timeout here?
I don't know what we got. We got confusion of who's supposed to be out there and who's not with a mass substitution, but we'll figure it out here. Not sure we got the kids off the floor that we wanted to get off the floor, but we'll play the last 41 this way.
New players for South Warren with 35 seconds to play. Faith Martin giving it off now to Reynolds. It's Emily Reynolds. Hallie Parrish. They work it around the perimeter. They go back into Parrish. Down in low. Up with the left hand and misses everything. The ball goes off of South Warren and out of bounds with 20 seconds to play.
Now we'll get Katie back in for Elizabeth, I would assume.
Good fan support from Barren County down here tonight.
Big crowd really all the way around. South Warren
behind us here. Katie Murphy fires it over to Liberty Rice. Out it comes to Hughes over the left side now to Murphy. Out top is Rice. Now left side is Eve Jackson. One dribble back out to Hughes. Time's going to run down, and the Trojanettes with a big victory here tonight. On the road at South Warren after trailing 16-2, come back with a big win, 67-52. The Trojanettes over the Lady Spartans tonight. We're going to come back with a post-game report brought to you by CPC Commodities. Proven on our farm, made for yours. You're following Barren County Sports on 103.7 Nash Icon.
County in style.
You're watching BCHS Live on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. BCHS Live is a student-led live online video production program started in 2015 by 4 BCHS freshmen. The BCHS Live program is here to showcase everything going on at BCHS, from athletics to special events and opportunities to ceremonies and celebrations. The BCHS Live program is here to show everyone in our community what BCHS is all about, and with 3 major online outputs of our broadcasts, we truly live up to our motto, everything BCHS, anywhere you want it.
The Burgundy Media Network, or BMN for short, is a network of Barren County High School's 3 major media outlets, 88.7 FM, Trojan Radio, BCHS Live, and the Trojan Times school newspaper. As a whole, we are determined to provide you with BCHS news, sports, and interests like never before. Check out our weekly newscast broadcasted every Friday from within Barren County High School, or check out our website at barrenschools.com/BMN. From all of us to you, we thank you for your support of all things BCHS.
Heading into the second year from an approximate 12-year hiatus, the Trojan Times has an all-new look and an all-new approach to bringing you BCHS happenings. We are an entirely student-based publication working more than ever this year to inform you with BCHS happenings. I'm Brennan Crane, Editor-in-Chief, and I can say that we are thrilled to showcase BCHS in a whole new way. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at BC Trojan Times. You won't want to miss this. Go BC!
Trojan Thread School Spirit Store is the #1 place to find any and all things BCHS, with a wide selection of clothes including hoodies, t-shirts, long-sleeve shirts, and polos, to everyday items including pens, pencils, notebooks, and stickers, to jewelry including earrings, necklaces, bracelets, and wristbands. So stop by the Trojan Thread Store any weekday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. or during any home varsity basketball game. The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store, keeping Barren County in style.
You're watching BCHS Live on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. BCHS Live is a student-led live online video production program.
For the Lady Spartans, Coach Piper Lindsay joins us courtside. Coach, a little sluggish start, down 16-2, but you made some adjustments and you got right back in this ball game and blow it wide open in the second half.
Yeah, that first quarter, I'm not sure where we were, what was going on, but nobody wanted to handle it. We looked scared to death, but luckily we kind of regathered ourselves, regrouped, and did a much better job once we got back. You know, I know it was like we cut it to 10, then we finally cut it to 5, and then, you know, the second quarter was a million times better, and it was just almost like little by little chipping away, and that's one game that could have gotten out of hand real quick with South Warren's defense just all over the place and all over us, and I think we're kind of intimidated at first, but like I said, once we kind of got going and realized what we could do, and we turned it around. You
know, Bailey Pettigo hit that three right before the buzzer at halftime, and that kind of got you going there, having that first lead of the ball game, 33-32, and then felt like South Warren kind of ran out of gas there in the second half.
Yeah, you know, we did a really good job throwing people at Pierce. She's a tough player. I mean, she can score almost any time she wants, and we just tried to keep throwing different kids at them, and I think it kind of wore her down a little bit. And just our help defense. I mean, it wasn't just who was guarding her, but everybody kind of had to be in the right spot. And again, I just think a credit to everybody that was out there at the same time did a great job.
Much defensive in there in the second half. You hold them only 7 field goals in the second half.
Yeah, again, you know, just that defense. You know, we're just doing. I'm telling you, they have bought into that, and that's hard. That's hard for kids to do. I really think it is. But these kids are just relentless, and they'll do whatever it takes.
And then tonight, we took some good shots and made those shots. You had 4 players in double figures.
That's what I like to see. That's exciting. Of course, and I don't know who scored the most, really, but I think it's a good thing that it's going to be somebody different. You never know who's going to show up.
Mackenzie England had 16, Bailey Pettigo 16, Elizabeth Bertram 13, Mallory Pettigo had 11. Of course, Mallory sat on the bench most of the first half.
She did. She had those 2 fouls or whatever. Of course, Bailey was gassed, I think, after the first half. Mallory said she was ready to go. I was like, you should be. So it was good they can kind of trade off like that.
Thought you got some good quality minutes from Raven Ennis today.
Raven played a heck of a game, and I told her afterwards, just proud of her. And of course, she even came up to me and said, I did a lot better this time, didn't I? And she sure did. Again, just kind of playing under control and knowing what her role is. It's a little different than a freshman game and a JV game, but she did a heck of a job.
Well, this is a good win for you on the road against a very good basketball team in South Warren and Natalie Pierce. Tomorrow you got to turn right around at 4 o'clock to play the Lady Gators of Greenwood. I think Glasgow had them down by 20 a little bit ago.
Okay.
So you've got Lady Gators tomorrow. They got a pretty good player in Jacqueline Jackson.
Yeah, she's tough. Again, tough to guard. She's definitely good at attacking, and as well as that little mid-range jumper. So again, kind of similar. We're gonna have to make sure we play some good team defense.
Coach, congratulations.
All right, Jay. Thank you.
We'll see you tomorrow.
All right.
Coach Piper Lindsay and the Trojanettes winning here tonight on the road at South Warren, the number 2 team in the 4th region of the preseason poll. 67-52 the final score. Barren trailed 16-2 at one time, cut it to 21-15 at the end of the first quarter. Barren led by 1 at halftime on Bailey Pettigo's 3-point shot to make it 33-32. Barren extended the lead out 48-43 after 3. Win by 15 tonight, 67-52. Trojanettes shot quite well in the second half, 14 of 21, 66%, 1 of 5 on threes. There were 5 of 6 of the line, and for the ball game, Barren County 26 of 42, 61% shooting, and 12 of 16 from the foul line for 75%. Shot 3 out of 8, hit 3 out of 8 from behind the arc. And then for South Warren tonight, they were only 7 of 17 in the second half after hitting 14 of 25 in the first half. 21 of 42 for the ball game. They still shoot 50%. They were 5 of 18 on threes, 5 of 7 from the foul line. Natalie Pierce with 21 to lead South Warren in scoring. She had 12 in the first half, 9 in the second half. Lexi Button, who scored 8 in the first quarter, kind of went cold the rest of the way with only a couple of buckets there the rest of the way. 12 points, finishing in double figures. Brooke Stevenson had 8. Taylor Enlow is 7, 2 each for Emery Weaver and Olivia Steele. And again tonight, 4 players in double figures for the Trojanettes, led by Mackenzie England and Bailey Pettigo, both with 16, 13 for Elizabeth Bertram, 11 for Mallory Pettigo, all in the second half, and she scored 7 of those 11 in the fourth quarter. 5 for Jalynn Bush. Eve Jackson had 5, and Raven Ennis with 1 point. So the Trojanettes go to 2-0. These post-game stats brought to you by CPC Commodities, proven in our farm, made for yours. Also, Coach's comments tonight. Coach Lindsay's comments brought to you by CPC Commodities, with their post-game report brought to you by CPC. And the Trojanettes go to 2-0 on the year. South Warren evens their record at 1-1, and the Trojanettes will go for 3 in a row tomorrow at Bowling Green High as they take on the Greenwood Lady Gators at 4 o'clock. We'll have the broadcast at 3:45 here on Nash Icon. We'll get set. We got the Trojans coming up against the Spartans. Game 2 of our doubleheader. Again, the final score tonight in the girls' game. Barren County 67, South Warren 52. You're listening to Barren County Sports on 103.7 Nash Icon.
You're watching BCHS Live on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. BCHS Live is a student-led live online video production program started in 2015 by 4 BCHS freshmen. The BCHS Live program is here to showcase everything going on at BCHS, from athletics to special events and opportunities to ceremonies and celebrations. The BCHS Live program is here to show everyone in our community what BCHS is all about, and with 3 major online outputs of our broadcasts, we truly live up to our motto: everything BCHS, anywhere you want it.
The Burgundy Media Network, or BMN for short, is a network of Barren County High School's 3 major media outlets: 88.7 FM, Trojan Radio, BCHS Live, and the Trojan Times school newspaper. As a whole, we are determined to provide you with BCHS news, sports, and interest like never before. Check out our weekly newscast broadcasted every Friday from within Barren County High School, or check out our website at barrenschools.com/BMN. From all of us to you, we thank you for your support of all things BCHS.
Heading into the second year from an approximate 12-year hiatus, the Trojan Times has an all-new look and an all-new approach to bringing you BCHS happenings. We are an entirely student-based publication working more than ever this year to inform you with BCHS happenings. I'm Brennan Crane, Editor-in-Chief, and I can say that we are thrilled to showcase BCHS in a whole new way. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at BC Trojan Times. You won't want to miss this. Go BC!
Trojan Thread School Spirit Store is the #1 place to find any and all things BCHS, with a wide selection of clothes including hoodies, t-shirts, long-sleeve shirts, and polos, to everyday items including pens, pencils, notebooks, and stickers, to jewelry including earrings, necklaces, bracelets, and wristbands. So stop by the Trojan Thread Store any weekday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. or during any home varsity basketball game. The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store, keeping Barren County in style.
You're watching BCHS Live on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. BCHS Live is a student-led live online video production program started in 2015 by 4 BCHS freshmen. The BCHS Live program is here to showcase everything going on at BCHS, from athletics to special events and opportunities to ceremonies and celebrations. The BCHS Live program is here to show everyone in our community what BCHS is all about, and with 3 major online outputs of our broadcasts, we truly live up to our motto: everything BCHS, anywhere you want it.
The Burgundy Media Network, or BMN for short, is a network of Barren County High School's 3 major media outlets: 88.7 FM, Trojan Radio, BCHS Live, and the Trojan Times school newspaper. As a whole, we are determined to provide you with BCHS news, sports, and interest like never before. Check out our weekly newscast broadcasted every Friday from within Barren County High School, or check out our website at barrenschools.com/BMN. From all of us to you, we thank you for your support of all things BCHS.
Heading into the second year from an approximate 12-year hiatus, the Trojan Times has an all-new look and an all-new approach to bringing you BCHS happenings. We are an entirely student-based publication working more than ever this year to inform you with BCHS happenings. I'm Brennan Crane, Editor-in-Chief, and I can say that we are thrilled to showcase BCHS in a whole new way. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at BC Trojan Times. You won't want to miss this. Go BC!
Trojan Thread School Spirit Store is the #1 place to find any and all things BCHS, with a wide selection of clothes including hoodies, t-shirts, long-sleeve shirts, and polos, to everyday items including pens, pencils, notebooks, and stickers, to jewelry including earrings, necklaces, bracelets, and wristbands. So stop by the Trojan Thread Store any weekday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. or during any home varsity basketball game. The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store, keeping Barren County in style.
You're watching BCHS Live on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. BCHS Live is a student-led live online video production program started in 2015 by 4 BCHS freshmen. The BCHS Live program is here to showcase everything going on at BCHS, from athletics to special events and opportunities to ceremonies and celebrations. The BCHS Live program is here to show everyone in our community what BCHS is all about, and with 3 major online outputs of our broadcasts, we truly live up to our motto: everything BCHS, anywhere you want it.
The Burgundy Media Network, or BMN for short, is a network of Barren County High School's 3 major media outlets: 88.7 FM, Trojan Radio, BCHS Live, and the Trojan Times school newspaper. As a whole, we are determined to provide you with BCHS news, sports, and interest like never before. Check out our weekly newscast broadcasted every Friday from within Barren County High School, or check out our website at barrenschools.com/BMN. From all of us to you, we thank you for your support of all things BCHS.
Heading into the second year from an approximate 12-year hiatus, the Trojan Times has an all-new look and an all-new approach to bringing you BCHS happenings. We are an entirely student-based publication working more than ever this year to inform you with BCHS happenings. I'm Brennan Crane, Editor-in-Chief, and I can say that we are thrilled to showcase BCHS in a whole new way. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at BC Trojan Times. You won't want to miss this. Go BC!
Trojan Thread School Spirit Store is the #1 place to find any and all things BCHS, with a wide selection of clothes including hoodies, t-shirts, long-sleeve shirts, and polos, to everyday items including pens, pencils, notebooks, and stickers, to jewelry including earrings, necklaces, bracelets, and wristbands. So stop by the Trojan Thread Store any weekday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. or during any home varsity basketball game. The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store, keeping Barren County in style.
You're watching BCHS Live on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. BCHS Live is a student-led live online video production program started in 2015 by 4 BCHS freshmen. The BCHS Live program is here to showcase everything going on at BCHS, from athletics to special events and opportunities to ceremonies and celebrations. The BCHS Live program is here to show everyone in our community what BCHS is all about, and with 3 major online outputs of our broadcasts, we truly live up to our motto: everything BCHS, anywhere you want it.
The Burgundy Media Network, or BMN for short, is a network of Barren County High School's 3 major media outlets: 88.7 FM, Trojan Radio, BCHS Live, and the Trojan Times school newspaper. As a whole, we are determined to provide you with BCHS news, sports, and interest like never before. Check out our weekly newscast broadcasted every Friday from within Barren County High School, or check out our website at barrenschools.com/BMN. From all of us to you, we thank you for your support of all things BCHS.
Heading into the second year from an approximate 12-year hiatus, the Trojan Times has an all-new look and an all-new approach to bringing you BCHS happenings. We are an entirely student-based publication working more than ever this year to inform you with BCHS happenings. I'm Brennan Crane, Editor-in-Chief, and I can say that we are thrilled to showcase BCHS in a whole new way. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at BC Trojan Times. You won't want to miss this. Go BC!
Trojan Thread School Spirit Store is the #1 place to find any and all things BCHS, with a wide selection of clothes including hoodies, t-shirts, long-sleeve shirts, and polos, to everyday items including pens, pencils, notebooks, and stickers, to jewelry including earrings, necklaces, bracelets, and wristbands. So stop by the Trojan Thread Store any weekday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. or during any home varsity basketball game. The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store, keeping Barren County in style.
You're watching BCHS Live on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. BCHS Live is a student-led live online video production program started in 2015 by 4 BCHS freshmen. The BCHS Live program is here to showcase everything going on at BCHS, from athletics to special events and opportunities to ceremonies and celebrations. The BCHS Live program is here to show everyone in our community what BCHS is all about, and with 3 major online outputs of our broadcasts, we truly live up to our motto: everything BCHS, anywhere you want it.
The Burgundy Media Network, or BMN for short, is a network of Barren County High School's 3 major media outlets: 88.7 FM, Trojan Radio, BCHS Live, and the Trojan Times school newspaper. As a whole, we are determined to provide you with BCHS news, sports, and interest like never before. Check out our weekly newscast broadcasted every Friday from within Barren County High School, or check out our website at barrenschools.com/BMN. From all of us to you, we thank you for your support of all things BCHS.
Heading into the second year from an approximate 12-year hiatus, the Trojan Times has an all-new look and an all-new approach to bringing you BCHS happenings. We are an entirely student-based publication working more than ever this year to inform you with BCHS happenings. I'm Brennan Crane, Editor-in-Chief, and I can say that we are thrilled to showcase BCHS in a whole new way. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at BC Trojan Times. You won't want to miss this. Go BC!
Trojan Thread School Spirit Store is the #1 place to find any and all things BCHS, with a wide selection of clothes including hoodies, t-shirts, long-sleeve shirts, and polos, to everyday items including pens, pencils, notebooks, and stickers, to jewelry including earrings, necklaces, bracelets, and wristbands. So stop by the Trojan Thread Store any weekday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. or during any home varsity basketball game. The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store, keeping Barren County in style.
You're watching BCHS Live on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. BCHS Live is a student-led live online video production program started in 2015 by 4 BCHS freshmen. The BCHS Live program is here to showcase everything going on at BCHS, from athletics to special events and opportunities to ceremonies and celebrations. The BCHS Live program is here to show everyone in our community what BCHS is all about, and with 3 major online outputs of our broadcasts, we truly live up to our motto: everything BCHS, anywhere you want it.
The Burgundy Media Network, or BMN for short, is a network of Barren County High School's 3 major media outlets: 88.7 FM, Trojan Radio, BCHS Live, and the Trojan Times school newspaper. As a whole, we are determined to provide you with BCHS news, sports, and interest like never before. Check out our weekly newscast broadcasted every Friday from within Barren County High School, or check out our website at barrenschools.com/BMN. From all of us to you, we thank you for your support of all things BCHS.
Heading into the second year from an approximate 12-year hiatus, the Trojan Times has an all-new look and an all-new approach to bringing you BCHS happenings. We are an entirely student-based publication working more than ever this year to inform you with BCHS happenings. I'm Brennan Crane, Editor-in-Chief, and I can say that we are thrilled to showcase BCHS in a whole new way. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at BC Trojan Times. You won't want to miss this. Go BC!
Trojan Thread School Spirit Store is the #1 place to find any and all things BCHS, with a wide selection of clothes including hoodies, t-shirts, long-sleeve shirts, and polos, to everyday items including pens, pencils, notebooks, and stickers, to jewelry including earrings, necklaces, bracelets, and wristbands. So stop by the Trojan Thread Store any weekday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. or during any home varsity basketball game. The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store, keeping Barren County in style.
You're watching BCHS Live on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. BCHS Live is a student-led live online video production program started in 2015 by 4 BCHS freshmen. The BCHS Live program is here to showcase everything going on at BCHS, from athletics to special events and opportunities to ceremonies and celebrations. The BCHS Live program is here to show everyone in our community what BCHS is all about, and with 3 major online outputs of our broadcasts, we truly live up to our motto, everything BCHS, anywhere you want it.
The Burgundy Media Network, or BMN for short, is a network of Barren County High School's 3 major media outlets, 88.7 FM, Trojan Radio, BCHS Live, and the Trojan Times school newspaper. As a whole, we are determined to provide you with BCHS news, sports, and interest like never before. Check out our weekly newscast broadcasted every Friday from within Barren County High School, or check out our website at barrenschools.com/BMN. From all of us to you, we thank you for your support of all things BCHS.
Senior Will Bandy, 6'6", 216, a junior. Aiden Nyken, 6'4", 190, freshman. Tyler Bush, 6'1", 170, and a junior. That's your starting lineups. The officials for tonight's game, the same 3 we had in the girls' game: Tommy Young, Kerry Wenders, and Chris McGuire. And the game official sponsors presented by Southern States of Glasgow and Horse Cay. And it's almost time for the Farmers RECC Jackie Browning Memorial opening tip-off. First quarter of action, sponsored by Citizens First Bank. Citizens First, come grow with us. And again, just looking at that Allen County Scottsville game against South Warren on Tuesday. South Warren only had, they had 15 turnovers. Allen County Scottsville only had 10, with the Patriots winning that ball game 71-61. But South Warren, their shooting percentage, they were 6 of 15 from the three-point line, but 9 of 21 from the foul line. That's a big difference.
Well, we'll see what they have to offer tonight. You look at their lineup up and down. Majority of their kids they've got dressed out did not play last year, weren't on the roster, and big turnover for them. But the one consistent thing they have is Tyler Martin. I'm sorry. He's by far their best player. Especially on paper, top 10 in the region, as you said. We definitely have to limit him tonight, even though the Day kid and the Stowball kid did score in double figures at Allen County. He's much like the Pierce girl you saw in the first game. Everything runs through him. He wants the ball in his hands, and it's wins and stops if you can get it out of Martin's hand and force somebody else to take shots and be their offense.
Yeah, he had 16 against the Patriots on Tuesday night, and I believe it was Mason Day who had 11. Stowball had 10. They had pretty balanced scoring. Sparks had 9.
Yeah, Jay, I think I have a report for you. We now have the scoreboard working, but the PA system isn't working.
And we talked about how nice a facility this school is in the gymnasium, and it looked like having some technical issues. We might ought to get our technical guys that are here on BCHS Live to go over there and take care of that stuff.
Maybe it just needs a new battery in the microphone.
Well, that's possible.
Get rolling here without much further delay. I know the boys don't want to stay here all night. We're long trip going to Whitley County. Girls come back down to Greenwood. Greenwood easily defeated by Glasgow tonight, as you said. I'm not sure.
51-35 final score in that Glasgow-Greenwood girls game.
We should be heavy favorites in the girls game tomorrow.
Should be, yes.
I'm not sure anything about Whitley County. Not a team we play very often, but it will be a team that's in our Christmas tournament. We'll go there, and they'll come to us this year.
Yeah, you're right. It's odd that you got every scoreboard working now. Now the PA's not working.
Somebody must have figured out
must be in the wiring somewhere that
or just figured out what button to push.
Switched around. I don't know.
I think we can start the game without a PA.
You can, yes.
I think
as long as the clock's working and
that is not
no, that's not a requirement.
So it would be my opinion, which nobody's going to come over here and ask, but I think we can just go ahead and jump it up and tip it off instead of everybody standing here. There we go.
There we go. They had the battery in backwards. That's what it was.
Maybe so.
Yeah. All right, well, let's see. South Warren dressed in white with navy blue numbers. Their bench across the way to her left. Barren County will be in gold tonight. Burgundy numbers and light burgundy lettering with
looks like a white outline.
Is it white outline with the Barren County's outlined in white?
Yeah. I'm going to tell you, I'm a huge fan of our jerseys. They're kind of almost a modern throwback.
I like it.
I really
clean,
like it. And here's the only negative. One of KHSA's goofy rules is you can't wear anything but white at home. So you never get to wear those at home, and you've got at least 2 sets of road uniforms all the time. But that's a good thing when you go tomorrow and don't have to wash the stuff tonight. I'm sure Coach Cunningham's happy about that.
Yeah.
I do not, however, I'm not very fond of South Warren's uniforms. They just don't pop the way ours do. That might be a little biased, but either way.
And again, the Trojans in action tomorrow at 12:45 Central Time against Whitley County. The Edgewood Mobile Homes Hardwood Classic. They will not be able to broadcast that game tomorrow, as we'll be back here in Bowling Green with the Trojannettes against Greenwood in the 14th challenge. The game will start at 4 o'clock. We'll be out there at 3:45 from Bowling Green High, the third of 5 games.
So at least might get some score updates on that tomorrow, right?
Got a change in the lineup for Barren County. Tay Pointer starting tonight, 6 foot 143 freshman. We were not aware of that before airtime.
Starts in place of Landon Key, who started the other night, right?
Aiden Nike into the jump circle, and the toss and the tap controlled by the Trojans. They'll be moving from right to left here in the first half. Gavin Withrow with the basketball, sends it over to Pointer on the right. Back straight away it comes to Withrow. Withrow lobs it inside there to Bandy. Dropped it, got rid of it. He'll jump it back over to Withrow. Back out now to Pointer. Back to Withrow. 2-3 zone by South Warren. Bush back to Withrow, and across he goes to Pointer. Takes the 3, drives into the top of the key. Now Withrow back over to Pointer. Trying to drive, can't move in there. Here's Withrow in traffic, whistle, and a foul charged against the Spartans.
Got pretty deep, maybe bailed out even. As a limited contact, but they get the foul and we get it underneath.
Sparks commits the foul, his first, team's first. Barren County's basketball. Withrow will send it out to Bandy, left of the lane. Over goes to Pointer. Can't shoot the 3, drives in, he's cut off. Giving it back to Withrow. Back to Aiden Niken. Niken on the baseline. Bandy jumps it up. It is bouncing off. And the ball slapped out of bounds by Niken. It'll go to South Warren.
I would say they have watched a little bit of film against us in Greene County, and one of the reasons they deploy a 2-3 zone to start the game against us.
South Warren on the attack. Sparks gives it off now to Stowball. He goes left side with it to Day. Day dumps it back to Stowball. He drives in against Aiden Nike. We got a whistle and a holding foul on somebody.
Before Nike could even take the charge, looks like they're going to call Tyler Bush with the hold.
That'll be his first, and Barren County's first of the ball game. South Warren will toss it in. Goes inside. There's a shot put up and in. Too easy. Sparks.
He's cut right down the middle of the lane. Had a wide open layup.
And they're in a 2-2-1 zone court press against the Trojans. Pointer in the back court. Pointer bounces it off to Withrow. Bounces back to Pointer. Gets it across. Back of the pass. Nike lays it up and in.
Threw over top of the zone press to find Aiden on the backside.
2-2 the score. Hill with the basketball. They go down to the corner to the Stowball. And now it works inside. Shot blocked by Bandy and by Niken. Taken by Withrow. He'll send it up to Niken. We got a whistle. And what do we got?
We had numbers, but
foul.
As Gavin was distributing the basketball, I think he got hit in the face.
And I believe it's going to be charged to Martin. Got hit in the side of the head, I think. First foul on Martin. That'll be 2 on the Spartans here in the first half. As the ball comes in bounds to Withrow. Sends it over to Niken on the right side. Coming out to get it, Pointer. Swings it back left. Here's a lob intended for Niken. Off balance shot won't go. Inbound and put back up, no good by Bush. Gets his own rebound, works inside, throws it up. It's too strong. Fighting for the rebound was Bush again. We got a jump ball on possession arrow to South Warren. Bush staying in there with it, just couldn't get the shot to go down.
A little more active, I think, the boys are tonight than they were at Greene County.
Martin has the basketball. 20 points a game last year. He's Spartan. He wants to drive against Bush. He'll jump it up. Fade away, no good. Rebound, Bush. Gives it off to Withrow, and he lost it out of bounds.
Just didn't catch it clean. Good defense by Tyler. Tyler's one of those kids that's got a motor that goes full all the time, and that's why he's such a good defender against Martin. But the pass that he made, I'm not sure who the error would go on if it was baseball.
Substitution number 3 is J.C. Carver, 6'1" sophomore. Comes in to replace Stovall. Spartans have the basketball. 2-2 ball game. As they work it around to the right side, here Sparks gives it off to Carver. Carver halfway circles around over to Hill. Hill cuts back left. Back to Carver, baseline, spinning against Bandy. Shot goes up short. Trying to get his own rebound. Fighting for it was Niken, and he threw it off of Hill and out of bounds. So Barren County will get the basketball. Bush gets the ball inbounds to Withrow. He'll give it back to Bush. Bush, double team, bounce pass, goes to Pointer on the right side. Pointer holds up, gives it to Bush out front, back to Pointer. Pointer trying to work inside, gives to Withrow. Left wing 3 in the air, no good. Bush trying to fight for the rebound, goes in the hands of Niken. Beats it underneath the Band-Aid, he puts it up, no good, but a foul.
Tyler Bush keeping the basketball alive up high to get the rebound. And almost got a 3-point opportunity, just rolled off the rim for Bandy.
Foul is on Hill, his first, team's third. Will Bandy at the line, puts it up, it's good. Barren County has a 3-2 lead with 5:15 to play here in the first quarter. Second shot by Bandy is in there. 4-2 Trojans. Martin with the basketball for the Spartans. Out on the left side, bounces it down low. There to Day. Day sings it over the right side, going baseline. Bounce pass across the lane. And that's a traveling violation on Hill. Shuffled his feet. Couldn't get control of the basketball. South Warren will set up again with a 2-2-1 zone court press. Pointer will toss it in as it comes into Withrow. He'll give it back to Pointer. And now Pointer back to Withrow on the near side. Sends it down the left side over to Bandy, and he stepped out of bounds.
Slow going for both teams so far. Just 6 points scored in the 3 minutes and 5 seconds we played.
Dylan Sparks, 6'1" junior, handles the basketball against Withrow. He'll get rid of it off to Carver, who's in the game. That's Martin with it now. Martin works around to the right side, cuts back left, pulls up with a jumper, and is short. Rebound taken by Aiden Niken.
Continue to make him score in a tough situation like that.
Now Withrow out front. Withrow still on the dribble, right side it goes to Pointer. Back to Withrow, swings it left side over to Niken. Niken looking inside for Bandy, can't find him. Cross-court pass right corner. Pointer pulls the trigger, it is no good. Bandy with the offensive rebound. Oh, gonna get a foul on the Trojans.
Emery's been lobbying the officials because we've done such a great job offensively on the boards that we were coming over the back or we were pushing off, and that lobbying is what yielded that foul on Will Bandy more than likely.
34 Nathan Neal, 6'5", 170 sophomore. Stovall returns to the South Warren lineup. And Hill is also back in the court. 4-2. Trojans lead it. Sparks off to Hill on the right side. Hill puts down the dribble. Bounce pass in the corner to Sparks. He'll send it back out front now to Neal. He goes left side. Back out over it goes to Stovall. On the baseline, they give it to Neal. They give it back out to Martin. Long range 3. In and out. Rebound to Bandy for the Trojans. Here comes Withrow. Sends it left side to Pointer. Spots up, shoots the 3. It's an air ball. Taken by Hill. He'll give it off to Sparks. Sparks deals it down the left side. Pull-up jumper, 12-footer. No good for Stovall. Offensive rebound by Martin. And we got a push-off foul underneath the basket. And it's on South Warren. Who'd they put that one on? Number 10, Martin, his second.
It's a big foul for them.
Yeah.
their big scorer. He's taken 3 shots tonight. All of them been extremely challenged. Had that last 3 pop in and out.
South Warren stays in the 2-2-1 zone court press. Michael Harbison and Mason Griggs have checked into the Trojan lineup for Coach Warren Cunningham. The high pass and a knocking bounce pass. Withrow off the window and in.
Good reversal there and a quick up off the window shot by Gavin.
Good for a People's Bank shot. People's Bank of Glasgow working for you. 6-2, Trojans lead it. We get close to the 3-minute mark of the first quarter. Hill throws it in traffic and is picked off by Bandy. Bandy up court to Withrow. Withrow has it knocked loose. Try to get it back. He's down on the floor, but they can call him for traveling. He didn't even have control of the basketball.
I would agree with you, Jay. He went down on the floor to gather the ball instead of the other way around, going down with the basketball. Thought he might have gotten the contact to force him to lose control of it to begin with.
So South Warren, another new player in the ball game. That's Antitoli Amina. 5'9" senior handling the basketball out front against Gavin Withrow. How about a 5-second count? Now they're going to call a hand check. Withrow picks up his first. That's number 3 on the Trojans here in the first half.
Quick up and down of this game and the little bit of intensity you see. The referees are probably going to try to stymie that just by calling so many fouls here.
Stovall trying to drive against Harbison. He walked, no call. Give it back out to Stovall. Top of the key, straight away with a 3. Good. Nathan Neal, 6'5" sophomore, hits the tray. Make it 6-5. Trojans. Harbison across it, comes to Withrow on the left. Back straight away it goes to Harbison. Out front now to Mason Griggs. Griggs, a 5'11" freshman. Hayden Nyken to the right side, wants to drive. Cut off, down to the baseline, double team. He has it taken away from him by Hill. Now Hill with a crossover move, one-hand pass in the corner. They jump it up for 3, and it's an air ball, and Michael Harbison has it for the Trojans. Gets rid of it to Withrow. Withrow over the left side now to Griggs in the corner. Bandy can't shoot. Picks up his dribble, goes back to Griggs. Griggs trying to penetrate, he can't go. Has to shovel it back off to Withrow. Back to Griggs. Griggs on the dribble to the right. Now he looks and bounces it out to Harbison. Harbison pulls up, 15-footer left side. Good.
Good ball fake. One dribble to clear himself and knock down a 15-footer.
8-5, Trojans lead it. South Warren with a basketball as we get down to minute 28 to play here in the first. Hill making a move on Nyken. Fall away shot, air ball. Ball knocked out of bounds. And the Spartans will get it back underneath. Tyler Bush checking back into the Trojan lineup. Also in is Caleb Hester, 5'11" junior. South Warren will return a couple of players. Carver. And 32 is Harrison Tucker. Here's a long 3 from the left side. It's in and out. Aiden Nyken with a rebound for the Trojans. Nyken loses a handle, had to go chase it down, needs help. Throws it off inside. Here's Bush throwing up the floater, no good. And rebound taken by South Warren. Picked up by Withrow, saved it in bounds. Hester's got it. And Griggs, that is, on the right side. Griggs was the one that saved it in bounds. They're getting some pressure out front. Going to have to do something with it. Bounce pass off to Hester. He got pushed off, no call.
They called over in the bag, but that was clearly deflected, and everybody in the gym saw it except the official who called over and back, and that surely will get corrected.
Or it is.
Did.
South Warren basketball, 40 seconds to play here in the first. J.C. Carver with it for the Spartans, works against Caleb Hester. Working around to the right side, he'll hand it off now to Amina. And we got a whistle and a foul on Griggs. His first, team's fourth. South Warren's basketball with 31.3 to play. So it comes out to Carver. Carver on the dribble against Caleb Hester. Hester staying with him. Gives it off to Amina. Amina now over the left side. They will fire it down low. Shot no good. Battle for the rebound. Somebody pushed off underneath the basket. And it's going to go against South Warren. And a foul on 40, I believe it is.
Yeah, I think it's Amina, right?
Amina. His first, team's fifth. 15 seconds to go in the quarter. Barren County's ball comes into Mason Griggs. He'll give it over to Tyler Bush. Back to Griggs over the near side. Gets it across. Weaves through traffic. Now pulls up now. 7 seconds to go. Left side Bush. Bush works into the paint. Runner. No good. Amina with a rebound. 1 second. Desperation shot off the backboard. That will do it for the first quarter. And after one, it's Barren County 8, South Warren 5. We'll come back for the second quarter after on 103.7 Nash Icon.
Heading into the second year from an approximate 12-year hiatus, the Trojan Times has an all-new look and an all-new approach to bringing you BCHS happenings. We are an entirely student-based publication working more than ever this year to inform you with BCHS happenings. I'm Brennan Crane, Editor-in-Chief, and I can say that we are thrilled to showcase BCHS in a whole new way. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at BC Trojan Times. You won't want to miss this. Go BC!
Back here courtside, South Warren High School in Bowling Green. Jay Turner with Robert Bauer. Trojans 8, the Spartans 5. As we start the second period, it's brought to you by A.F. Crow and Son Funeral Home. Reminding everyone, please don't text and drive. It'll be Barren County's basketball to start the second period. Bandy, Pointer, Withrow. Bush. Withrow picks up his dribble, goes right side with a Bandy. He'll send it out to Pointer. Around it goes to Withrow. Backdoor pass. Bandy caught it, put it up, no good. Had it blocked on him. Tried to get it back, threw it off the leg of the South Warren player and out of bounds.
Bandy got up high that time over heel.
Withrow tosses into Pointer. Now Bandy pulls the trigger. It is in and out. Rebound to Hill for South Warren. Taking it down the right side, driving to the hoop. Shot off the windows, too strong. Put up and in by Hill. Eight, 7. Bush in the backcourt gives to Pointer. Pointer now. Bounce pass here on the near side to Withrow. Going to have to get it across. Pointer, bounce pass over to Bush on the right side. Comes toward the middle, gives to Withrow. Withrow works it into the paint. Floater in the lane, no good. Rebound taken by Hill, South Warren. They whip it down the perimeter. There's Martin back in the game. Goes the bucket and he lays it in. Bush with it for the Trojans. 9-8. South Warren leads it by 1. Bush in the backcourt, gives it right side over to Withrow. Back out to Bush, back over to Withrow. Looking for Bandy inside, leaner. Rebound, Pointer, lost it, trying to go for it. Dived on the floor, got rid of it off to Withrow. Nice hustle by Pointer to keep the ball alive. Bandy on the right wing. Bandy sends it back out to Withrow. Left side, Pointer fakes the 3. One dribble, bounce it back out to Withrow. Top of the key over to Bandy on the right wing. Bandy back to Withrow. Withrow wants to penetrate. Runner in the lane, bounces off. And the rebound taken by South Warren. Going to get a whistle and a foul on the Trojans. That'll be the 15th foul of the half against Barren County. Michael Harbison back in the game now for Coach Warren Cunningham. Here's Martin working his way against Harbison, angling off to the left side, takes it down to the corner, leaves it. They bring it back out. And work inside, shot goes up, no good. Crashing aboard is Aiden Nyken behind the back dribble, heads to the basket. He'll go inside, puts up the shot, no good. Bandy fighting for it, lost it. Coming out of it is Sparks for South Warren. He'll give it to Martin. He lost it and ran into his own teammate, but got rid of it off the hill. Back to Martin. He faked and traveled.
Pretty needless to say, we got to find some offense.
Yeah.
Have not scored this quarter yet, and haven't got very many good looks. Everything running at the rim, just throwing it up. If you're going to go in there, at minimum, at least get in there and draw contact and find your way to the free throw line to get something out of it.
Ball comes to the corner. He'll give it to Harbison. Now up court with throw. Breaks to the middle. Ooh, dangerous pass picked up by Hill. Hill, crossover move. He lost the handle. And then Harbison traveled with it underneath the South Warren bucket.
Ran into a guard who should have been trying to come get the basketball. Instead, they just collided and turned it back over to South Warren under their bucket.
So Day will toss it in for the Spartans. And we got a push off on somebody.
They'll call it on.
It's on Carver. His first, team sixth. Harbison will toss it in against the 2-2-1 zone. Court press with South Warren. Harbison. Bounce pass off the right to Pointer. Trying to get around his defender. Lost it out of bounds.
You got to find a guard right now and take care of the basketball. Consecutive trips with consecutive turnovers. Leaving our feet with nowhere to go with it. Dribbling through traffic. And that's why we get Cody Lane off the bench to try to see if he can give us something at that spot.
Cody Lane, 5'11", 153, and a junior. Here's Martin trying to drive, spinning, going off the glass and in.
Easiest bucket of the night for him.
It's his second field goal, 4 points. And it's almost stolen away by Carver, but he stepped on the sideline. Barren County will get it back.
I feel like their press at the beginning of the game didn't really affect us.
11-8 to score. South Warren on top. Here's Withrow, giving it off to Harbison on the near side. Harbison now sends it up to Lane. Long bounce pass is Nyken trying to go to the basket. Reverses it up and in. Quick first step. He was strong to the bucket. 11-10. Carver sends it in the middle. Jump shot, free throw line, no good. Aiden Nyken, another rebound. Outlet pass up to Bandy. Bandy taking it to the rack. He lays it in.
That was not an easy attempt. South Warren had 3 guys back, and Bandy took it right at him. Back-to-back trips. That's more of the attitude we need to have on the offensive end. Just challenge. Nyken took it right to the rim, over top, didn't back away, didn't fade away, didn't fall away, took it right up, and it knew he was going to get fouled, if anything. And Bandy did the same next breakaway.
So now the Trojans have a 12-11 lead over South Warren with 4:41 to go here in the first half. Taking a Coca-Cola timeout. Open a Coke and enjoy the game. Trojanettes winning earlier tonight over South Warren, 67-52 after trailing the start of the ball game, 16-2. 29-point turnaround.
Pretty impressive comeback. More so than anything, you just don't hang your head after that start and you just keep playing.
Right. Emina back in the game now for South Warren. Works against Barren County's Cody Lane. Reverses it back to the right side. He may have double dribbled it, but got rid of it. And then we're going to get a foul on the Trojans, and this one will be charged too.
Nyken.
And that'll be number 1 on Aiden Nyken. 6 on the Trojans. Apparently the PA system's gone out again. Now we got foul on South Warren.
It's 2 inbounds plays where they've gotten caught for pushing off.
That's 7 fouls against the Spartans, so 2 fouls on Carver. And Carver's going to check out, replaced by Dylan Sparks.
I just don't think they announce during the game. There's not very many high school games where you don't announce points or fouls or anything like that. They just don't do it.
Lane, the pass is deflected by Amina and out of bounds. We'll stay with the Trojans with 4:20 to go here in the first half. 12-11, Barren County. Withrow will toss it in from the South Warren bench across the way to our left. Comes out to Niken. He'll give it back to Withrow. Bounce pass left to Harbison. Harbison back out to Withrow. Right side it goes to Niken. Niken back out to Withrow. Left side to Lane. Bounce pass back to Withrow out top. Right side Niken. One dribble back to Withrow. Gets a screen from Bandy. Pulls up. Oh, he was going to dump it off to Harbison. Withrow had the jumper there and didn't take it.
Yeah, got to shoot it. That's what Harbison thought. And you can't fault him for going to get the rebound.
3:59 to go here in the first half. Sparks with a basketball. Goes left side with it over to Hill. Now Hill dribbles out around to the right side. Leaves it with Sparks. Now they give it to Brody Moore, who's in the game now. Shot goes up. It's no good. Crashing the board is Aiden Niken. Trojans have the numbers. 3-on-1. Shovel pass underneath the Bandy, and he's going to be fouled.
Executed well, didn't give it up until the defender committed to him. And the only way that he could prevent an easy layup was to just backspin real quick and hack Bandy.
So will Bandy be at the line for 2 shots? That's the 8th team foul against South Warren. Bandy's free throw, rim's good. It's his 5th point of the game. When they don't announce over the PA system or post it, we can, it's hard to see because the referees' backs are to us. Bandy's 2nd free throw shot good. 6 points for Will Bandy, 4 for 4 at the line, and Barren County has a 14-11 lead with 3:37 to play here in the second quarter. Tyler Martin with it for South Warren. Picks up his dribble, goes right side over to Moore. Out it comes to Day. Day hands it back off to Martin. Martin wants to drive, gets around Bush, goes to the bucket, lays it up, missed it. Battle for the rebound, whistle, and a foul.
Really fortunate there. Martin had what looked like a wide open layup and rode off the front of the rim. Looks like the foul this time will be on Harrison Tucker.
But Tucker, his first, team's 9th.
Should be a and one opportunity for us, right?
Yep, Aiden not going to be at the line. He was 6 of 7 Tuesday night against Greene County. He scored 16 points to lead the Trojans in scoring in that game. 6'4", 190 freshman. One in bonus. Got it. Trojans are 5 of 5 from the charity stripe. 15-11 Barren County. 3:18 to go here in the first half. Bonus try. Good again for Aiden Niken. 16-11 Trojans. Martin with a basketball for South Warren. Martin off to the left side. Gives to Moore. Pass deflected by Bandy in the hands of Mason Griggs. Barren County's got the numbers again. Here's Withrow. Lays it up and in.
Good throw ahead pass by Griggs.
Shot out of the left corner. High arching 3. No good. Rebound Martin. You may have traveled. Pump fake. Goes up. No. Got it again. Block. Foul.
It'll be on Bandy, I do believe.
So Bandy will pick up his 2nd personal. Be the first Trojan to pick up 2. That's the 7th one on Barren County here in the first half. And Martin at the line for 2 shots. His field goals have come here in the second quarter. And his free throw is good. Gives him 5 now. 18-12.
Gavin kind of off to the side. Not sure what happened there. Looking at his leg, he was in the game. Well, maybe looking at his leg, I can't really see. He's so far underneath, kind of in the alcove or whatever you want to call that there. Just position where he fell and went. Nobody really could see immediately that he was kind of hurt out of the game.
Well, he's up. He's limping a little bit. And he goes to the bench. Not sure what he did. I don't know if he tweaked an ankle or...
They're looking at the ankle, aren't they? We got the right number of kids in there now. Bandy goes to the bench with 2 fouls. He's replaced by Harbison, and then looks like Cody Lane comes back in to spell Withrow.
Free throw by Martin is good. And now it's 18-13. Full court pressure applied by South Warren. Ball comes into Lane. He'll give it to Harbison. Now Harbison back over the lane. Back to Harbison. Gets it across to Griggs. Griggs plays the defenders. Takes it in the paint. Bounce pass underneath. And a shot put up and in by Lane.
Again, excellent pass by Griggs. You can see why he's earning some playing time right now, distributing the basketball.
Here's a bad pass. And Lane's got it for Barren. He'll hold up, give it to Bush. Bush takes off, jump stop in the lane, jumper, good.
That's the way Tyler Bush needs to play. That jump stop gives him a little bit of balance and able to knock down the shot.
22-13. Hill dumps it in the lane to Stovall. He'll throw it up too strong. Griggs had his man boxed down to the boards, and a foul on Tucker.
A good little spurt right here from the Trojans. Chance to add 2 and send it into that'd be a double-digit lead if we can knock down both of these double bonus free throws.
10 fouls, and of course Mason Griggs, 5'11", 135 freshman at the line to shoot 2. Largest lead of the ball game for the Trojans right now, 22-13. Griggs puts it in the air, and he got it. Ten-point lead. Griggs for the second toss. It's on the way off the front of the rim. Nike in the offensive board, trying to go back up with it. Oh, they're going to call a jump ball.
It's hard to see through a lot of traffic there. I don't think he had control of it, so where it was dual possession and a jump ball. But if he goes right back up with it instead of tries to put it down on the floor, maybe that's an easier putback.
23-13, Barren County. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Carver with the basketball, working against Griggs. May have pushed off. Stovall driving strong, and a collision underneath. Going to get a foul.
Cody Lane took a charge, but the foul was called right before the contact. I think they got the foul on Lane. No, it wasn't on Lane. It was on, Harbison.
Harbison's first, team's 8th.
Lane was the one who tried to take the charge.
It's going to be Stovall going to the free throw line. He'll be just the second Spartan to shoot free throws here in the first half. Withrow is up walking now. He's got his shoe off. Free throw's good for Parker. Stovall, his first point of the game.
I guess he's got really 2 options.
He's limping just a little bit, but I don't know. It's not bad.
Yeah, either going to tape the ankle or ice it. So you either tape it to get back in or you ice it to be done for the night.
Stovall missed that shot. Bush chases down the rebound for the Trojans. Got some pressure in the backcourt. Going to have to do something with it here. Ball batted up in the air. Griggs will let it go out of bounds. So to stay with Barren County with 1:45 left to play here in the first half. Trojans up 23-14. Ball comes into Griggs. Griggs needing some help, giving it to Harbison. Over it goes to Lane. Bounce pass in the corner to Bush. Bush weaves through traffic. Now he's double teamed. Back to Lane to the left side. Lane sends it back out to Griggs. Right side, Harbison. Now here's Niken. Fires it up out of the corner. Rim's no good. Rebound taken by South Warren.
Not a great shot there.
Long three by Martin. Drains it.
Tried to force something on our end, and they got an easy look to knock down a three to get some groove going for maybe Martin.
23-17. Griggs with the basketball. Weaves through traffic again. Bounce pass is broken up. Hill saved it in bounds. Nikens there. Shovel pass to Bush. He lays it in.
Griggs tried to be fundamental with the bounce pass, but the problem was that extra little bounce took the defender right into his path.
Shot for three was blocked. And we're going to get a foul on Martin, and that's his third.
He's really played a lot here in the second quarter with those two fouls. That's just a risk that Coach Embry decided to take, and it didn't pay off with his best player having to go now to the bench with three and start. You kind of question, does he start the second half or not?
Yeah. So Griggs is at the line for two shots, one of two, his first trip. And the shot goes up, no good. 50 seconds to play here in the first half. Barren County with a 6-point lead, 23-17. Griggs for the second toss. It's on the way, and he got that one. (26-17) Trojans. 44 seconds to play here in the first half. Hill with the basketball, hands it off out there to Sparks. Sparks now trying to get a screen. On a give and go, they work it into the paint, and it gets away. Ball goes out of bounds. Turnover by South Warren. Trojans will have it with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
Definitely want to play for one shot here. Last possession of the half.
Harbison to get it inbound to Bush. Back to Harbison. Harbison in the backcourt. Gives it over to Pointer, who's back in the game. Got to get it across. Diagonal pass knocked away. And out of bounds. It'll stay with the Trojans with 23.5 seconds to play. Harbison will toss it in. Gets it inbounds out to Griggs. Griggs gets it across the line. Driving to the right. He'll give it off to Bush. Back out to Griggs. 15 seconds to play in the half. Long bounce pass right. Give and go. Griggs. Bounce pass. Baseline. Niken throws it up one-handed. Got it off the window.
Used the body to shield the defender.
28-17. 3 seconds. Two. Going to have to hurry. Get a shot off. Here's a long three. Short. That'll do it for the first half. And the Trojans on top here at halftime, 28-17 over the South Warren Spartans. We'll come back with a halftime report. It's brought to you by Southern States of Glasgow and Horse Cave as you're following Barren County Sports on 103.7 Nash Icon.
Trojan Thread School Spirit Store is the #1 place to find any and all things BCHS. With a wide selection of clothes including hoodies, t-shirts, long-sleeve shirts, and polos, to everyday items including pens, pencils, notebooks, and stickers, to jewelry including earrings, necklaces, bracelets, and wristbands. So stop by the Trojan Thread Store any weekday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. or during any home varsity basketball game. The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store, keeping Barren County in style.
You're watching BCHS Live on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. BCHS Live is a student-led live online video production program started in 2015 by 4 BCHS freshmen. The BCHS Live program is here to showcase everything going on at BCHS, from athletics to special events and opportunities to ceremonies and celebrations. The BCHS Live program is here to show everyone in our community what BCHS is all about, and with 3 major online outputs of our broadcasts, we truly live up to our motto: everything BCHS, anywhere you want it.
The Burgundy Media Network, or BMN for short, is a network of Barren County High School's 3 major media outlets: 88.7 FM, Trojan Radio, BCHS Live, and the Trojan Times school newspaper. As a whole, we are determined to provide you with BCHS news, sports, and interest like never before. Check out our weekly newscast broadcasted every Friday from within Barren County High School, or check out our website at barrenschools.com/BMN. From all of us to you, we thank you for your support of all things BCHS.
Heading into the second year from an approximate 12-year hiatus, the Trojan Times has an all-new look and an all-new approach to bringing you BCHS happenings. We are an entirely student-based publication working more than ever this year to inform you with BCHS happenings. I'm Brennan Crane, Editor-in-Chief, and I can say that we are thrilled to showcase BCHS in a whole new way. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at BC Trojan Times. You won't want to miss this. Go BC!
Trojan Thread School Spirit Store is the #1 place to find any and all things BCHS, with a wide selection of clothes including hoodies, t-shirts, long-sleeve shirts, and polos, to everyday items including pens, pencils, notebooks, and stickers, to jewelry including earrings, necklaces, bracelets, and wristbands. So stop by the Trojan Thread Store any weekday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. or during any home varsity basketball game. The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store, keeping Barren County in style.
You're watching BCHS Live on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. BCHS Live is a student-led live online video production program started in 2015 by 4 BCHS freshmen. The BCHS Live program is here to showcase everything going on at BCHS, from athletics to special events and opportunities to ceremonies and celebrations. The BCHS Live program is here to show everyone in our community what BCHS is all about, and with 3 major online outputs of our broadcasts, we truly live up to our motto: everything BCHS, anywhere you want it.
The Burgundy Media Network, or BMN for short, is a network of Barren County High School's 3 major media outlets: 88.7 FM, Trojan Radio, BCHS Live, and the Trojan Times school newspaper. As a whole, we are determined to provide you with BCHS news, sports, and interest like never before. Check out our weekly newscast broadcasted every Friday from within Barren County High School, or check out our website at barrenschools.com/BMN. From all of us to you, we thank you for your support of all things BCHS.
Heading into the second year from an approximate 12-year hiatus, the Trojan Times has an all-new look and an all-new approach to bringing you BCHS happenings. We are an entirely student-based publication working more than ever this year to inform you with BCHS happenings. I'm Brennan Crane, Editor-in-Chief, and I can say that we are thrilled to showcase BCHS in a whole new way. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at BC Trojan Times. You won't want to miss this. Go BC!
Trojan Thread School Spirit Store is the #1 place to find any and all things BCHS, with a wide selection of clothes including hoodies, t-shirts, long-sleeve shirts, and polos, to everyday items including pens, pencils, notebooks, and stickers, to jewelry including earrings, necklaces, bracelets, and wristbands. So stop by the Trojan Thread Store any weekday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. or during any home varsity basketball game. The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store, keeping Barren County in style.
You're watching BCHS Live on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. BCHS Live is a student-led live online video production program started in 2015 by 4 BCHS freshmen. The BCHS Live program is here to showcase everything going on at BCHS, from athletics to special events and opportunities to ceremonies and celebrations. The BCHS Live program is here to show everyone in our community what BCHS is all about, and with 3 major online outputs of our broadcasts, we truly live up to our motto: everything BCHS, anywhere you want it.
The Burgundy Media Network, or BMN for short, is a network of Barren County High School's 3 major media outlets: 88.7 FM, Trojan Radio, BCHS Live, and the Trojan Times school newspaper. As a whole, we are determined to provide you with BCHS news, sports, and interest like never before. Check out our weekly newscast broadcasted every Friday from within Barren County High School, or check out our website at barrenschools.com/BMN. From all of us to you, we thank you for your support of all things BCHS.
Heading into the second year from an approximate 12-year hiatus, the Trojan Times has an all-new look and an all-new approach to bringing you BCHS happenings. We are an entirely student-based publication working more than ever this year to inform you with BCHS happenings. I'm Brennan Crane, Editor-in-Chief, and I can say that we are thrilled to showcase BCHS in a whole new way. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at BC Trojan Times. You won't want to miss this. Go BC!
Trojan Thread School Spirit Store is the #1 place to find any and all things BCHS, with a wide selection of clothes including hoodies, t-shirts, long-sleeve shirts, and polos, to everyday items including pens, pencils, notebooks, and stickers, to jewelry including earrings, necklaces, bracelets, and wristbands. So stop by the Trojan Thread Store any weekday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. or during any home varsity basketball game. The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store, keeping Barren County in style.
You're watching BCHS Live on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. BCHS Live is a student-led live online video production program started in 2015 by 4 BCHS freshmen. The BCHS Live program is here to showcase everything going on at BCHS, from athletics to special events and opportunities to ceremonies and celebrations. The BCHS Live program is here to show everyone in our community what BCHS is all about, and with 3 major online outputs of our broadcasts, we truly live up to our motto, everything BCHS, anywhere you want it.
The Burgundy Media Network, or BMN for short, is a network of Barren County High School's 3 major media outlets, 88.7 FM, Trojan Radio, BCHS Live, and the Trojan Times school newspaper. As a whole, we are determined to provide you with BCHS news, sports, and interest like never before. Check out our weekly newscast broadcasted every Friday from within Barren County High School, or check out our website at barrenschools.com/BMN. From all of us to you, we thank you for your support of all things BCHS.
Heading into the second year from an approximate 12-year hiatus, the Trojan Times has an all-new look and an all-new approach to bringing you BCHS happenings. We are an entirely student-based publication working more than ever this year to inform you with BCHS happenings. I'm Brennan Crane, Editor-in-Chief, and I can say that we are thrilled to showcase BCHS in a whole new way. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at BC Trojan Times. You won't want to miss this. Go BC!
Trojan Thread School Spirit Store is the #1 place to find any and all things BCHS, with a wide selection of clothes including hoodies, t-shirts, long-sleeve shirts, and polos, to everyday items including pens, pencils, notebooks, and stickers, to jewelry including earrings, necklaces, bracelets, and wristbands. So stop by the Trojan Thread Store any weekday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. or during any home varsity basketball game. The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store, keeping Barren County in style.
You're watching BCHS Live on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. BCHS Live is a student-led live online video production program started in 2015 by 4 BCHS freshmen. The BCHS Live program is here to showcase everything going on at BCHS, from athletics to special events and opportunities to ceremonies and celebrations. The BCHS Live program is here to show everyone in our community what BCHS is all about, and with 3 major online outputs of our broadcasts, we truly live up to our motto, everything BCHS, anywhere you want it.
The Burgundy Media Network, or BMN for short, is a network of Barren County High School's 3 major media outlets, 88.7 FM, Trojan Radio, BCHS Live, and the Trojan Times school newspaper. As a whole, we are determined to provide you with BCHS news, sports, and interest like never before. Check out our weekly newscast broadcasted every Friday from within Barren County High School, or check out our website at barrenschools.com/BMN. From all of us to you, we thank you for your support of all things BCHS.
Heading into the second year from an approximate 12-year hiatus, the Trojan Times has an all-new look and an all-new approach to bringing you BCHS happenings. We are an entirely student-based publication working more than ever this year to inform you with BCHS happenings. I'm Brennan Crane, Editor-in-Chief, and I can say that we are thrilled to showcase BCHS in a whole new way. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at BC Trojan Times. You won't want to miss this. Go BC!
Tyler Bush, Michael Harbison, and Mason Griggs. And Withrow will start the second half.
That's good news. Already down Landon Key, probably out tomorrow too, with just one of those 5-day viruses, a sickness for him. Hopefully he'll be back soon. You know, we're off Tuesday, so the Friday, Saturday gives us a little time to recover to next Friday's big district opening game of the season.
Yeah, we'll be at Monroe County next Friday night over in Tompkinsville. Corner with it on the left side, gives it back out to Withrow. Bounce pass right over to Bush. Bush, one dribble, they go inside, and it's Bandy right-handed half hook, good for his 8th point of the game.
Didn't really have an opening, just jumped over top and skied for the 2.
Now it's a 13-point Barren County lead, 30-17. Martin starts the second half playing with 3 fouls, and Bush and Martin kind of got tangled up a little bit. Bush got the worst end of the deal. They're going to call him with his second. Team's first of the second half. South Warren basketball underneath. They give it inside, and they lose it. Pointer picked up the pass, and here's Withrow. Back to Pointer. Sends it across over to Niken on the right. Back out to Withrow. Swings it left in the corner. Bandy pulls the trigger. It's short. Rebound to South Warren. And pass broken up by Withrow, but he stepped on the end line. So South Warren will keep it underneath as Day will toss it in. Here's a three-point try in the air. Good for Stovall.
Stovall shot one earlier, and he just had sideways rotation on it. Looked terrible, and then he bounces right back and knocks that one centered.
Bandy to the hoop. Shot it too strong against the glass. Tried to draw the foul on it there. Didn't get it. 30-20. Stolen by Aiden Niken. Spinning. Going down the left side. Holds up now. And we'll give it out to Bush, top of the circle. Here's Pointer. Bounce pass in the corner to Withrow. Gives it back to Pointer and around the perimeter. Bush has got it. Bounce pass to the right. Pointer going down the baseline. He's cut off. Throws it back to Bush and now out to Withrow. Withrow will set it up once again. Getting some pressure from Hills. He works around to the right side. Now reverses back left. Gives it off to Niken. Niken gets a screen. He'll leave it off in the corner. Three for Pointer. Good!
Had his feet set. Inside out three. We've got to develop a couple of shooters that are consistently able to knock it down to be able to be a consistent basketball team this year.
Tay Pointer with a People's Bank three-point shot. And almost a steal by Withrow. But here's Stovall giving it over the right side. Here's the jumper. It's in and out. Withrow gets the rebound for the Trojans. Fires it up court to Pointer underneath to Bandy, and he gets hammered going up.
We're finding our groove in transition. Good look-ahead pass to start it, and then Tay Pointer found the cutting Bandy. Good job by the bigs and really everybody right now running the floor. And when you got a 13-point lead, you're getting stops defensively. Everything starts to come a little bit easier.
Bandy now with 9 points as he connects on the first of two. He's 5 for 5 from the charity line. Sparks going out for South Warren is replaced now by J.C. Carver. Bandy scores in double figures now, 10. 35-20. Martin with the basketball for South Warren. Knocked away and stolen by Bandy. Look out on the other end. Going to lay it in.
Want to get the sure thing. Put us up 15.
12 points for Bandy. 37-20. Carver with the basketball, hands it off to Martin. Martin wants to drive, spins back. He'll go up against Niken, and Niken fouls him.
I think we got one scoreboard that's off. It's that one now. It's got 2 more points than all the rest of them.
It's hard to figure out which one's correct anymore. 37-20 on all three. Is that correct? 17-point lead. You have to figure up our points here. Martin scores the first free throw. He's 3 for 3 at the line.
Should be 37.
It is 37. 37-21, Trojans. Martin gets his 11th point as he scores on the second one. 37-22.
Clearly, I'm not an electrical engineer, but you would think all the scoreboards would be tied together and they would all say the same thing.
Of course, the first home game here, so going to have a few technical issues.
Got to get it across here.
Yep. Withrow gets it across. It goes to Pointer in the right corner. He walked.
Did a pirouette.
Yeah.
Stepped all the way from about the 16-foot mark behind the three-point line without a dribble.
So South Warren will have it with 5:13 to play here in the third quarter. Martin with the basketball for the Spartans. Angles off to the right side. Going to hand it off there to Carver. Carver comes around. Goes left side with it to Hill. Hill, baseball pass in the corner. And back it goes into Hill. And they're going to catch Niken with a foul. And that will be number 3 on Aiden Niken and the team's third of the second half. We'll see Michael Harbison check into the Trojan lineup for Aiden Niken. So South Warren basketball as it comes out to Martin. Martin dribbles left. Tried to throw it inside. Threw it right at the leg of Harbison. Got a jump ball. The possession arrow goes back to the Spartans. .454 to play, third quarter. Barren County 37, South Warren 22. Trying to take care of a wet spot on the floor. It'll be Day to toss it in, left side of the Spartan bucket. And somebody pushed off or was holding somebody. Moves it on.
Tyler Bush.
And that's his third. Team's fourth. So Caleb Hester will check in for Tyler Bush. So Niken and Bush on the bench with 3 fouls. Day will toss it in. Day feeds it underneath, and they lose it out of bounds as Carver couldn't handle it, went right into the South Warren bench, and they're going to pick up with a 2-2-1 zone court press. Caleb Hester gets it inbound to Pointer. Pointer back to Hester. Now over to Withrow. Back to Hester. In the middle goes to Bandy. Good ball movement. Pointer on the right side. Back out to Hester. Over the left side is Withrow. Looping pass right side over to Bandy. He's going to fire it up. 3 in the air. It is good.
Tough three. Falling away. Caught it. Gathered his balance. And knocked it down about a step and a half behind the line.
People's Bank 3 for Will Bandy. Extends the lead to 18 for the Trojans at 40-22. Here's a leaning shot by Martin, and it goes in. 40-24. Withrow off to Hester. Back to Withrow on the near side. Back to Hester. In the middle. Goes through the hands of Bandy. Turnover by Barren. Here comes Day. All the way to the rack. Got a whistle and a foul.
I think they'll get Hester there with the reach in.
It'll be his first and the Trojans' fifth of the second half. We'll see Mason Griggs check back in the Trojan lineup for Coach Warren Cunningham here in a second.
Trying to work a lot of kids in there at that guard spot. Some of it we've got to find just who belongs in that backup role or in the 1, 2, and 3 spot. And some of it's just out of foul trouble too right now.
Mason Day, 6'2 senior at the line for South Warren, has not scored in this game. First one's on the way, and he got it. They are 6 of 7 from the foul line. Makes it 40-25. Mason Griggs comes in for Tay Pointer. The freshman for freshman. Day for the second toss. It's on the way, and he hit both. 40-26. Still got half of the third quarter to go here.
Been slow, I think is what you're trying to say, for sure. 6 fouls already.
Goes in the middle to Harbison. Harbison pulls over the free throw line, and he threw it away.
You say it got deflected. I think we were kind of walking back.
No, I didn't see the deflection.
We were walking back to defend, and we'll take it, though.
Withrow gets the ball in play to Griggs. Back to Withrow. Withrow comes to the right side over to Hester. Back to Withrow. South Warren in that 2-3 zone. Ball got knocked loose, but Bandy there to get it. Back to Withrow. Got Amina back in the game for South Warren. Griggs on the left side. Jump pass off to Hester. Free throw line jumper. Good. And Coach Warren Cunningham wants a 30-second timeout. 3:35 to go here in the third quarter. Barren County 42, South Warren 26. So we take a Coca-Cola timeout. Don't have any other scores right now. Just trying to get something on the Glasgow Greenwood boys game. Last report 26-21, Greenwood on top.
That state final football game should be almost
Louisville
over.
Central and Corbin.
It was, I think, a 1-point game when I checked it a while ago.
For South Warren will play in the 5A football championship Sunday afternoon. South Warren undefeated. They'll play undefeated Covington Catholic for the 5A title. Covington Catholic won it last year 43-7.
Be a big game. Be a big win for South Warren. They're about a 10-point underdog, trying to knock off the defending state champs. Central is up over Corbin 19-20 with about 14 seconds left.
What's the score again?
20-19. Central's up by 1.
Wow, that should be a push-off. Mason Griggs got knocked to the floor. And the foul. Was that on Martin?
That's who they called it on.
And that's 4 on Martin.
I like the way Griggs has played tonight. Stuck his nose in there literally that time and not scared of it.
So he's gone to the bench at 3:23 to play here in the third quarter. Withrow with a basketball over to Griggs on the left. Gives it back to Withrow out top. Right side it goes to Hester. Back to Withrow. Swings it left side over to Griggs. Can't shoot. Has to send it back out to Withrow. Right side it goes to Hester. Pulls a trigger. No. Rebound underneath to Harbison. He missed it underneath, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds by South Warren. So the Trojans keep it. Will Bandy will toss it in. Aiden Eichen, Tyler Bush on the bench with 3 fouls for the Trojans. Ball tipped away by Hill. Trying to go to Harbison. So Bandy will toss it in the right corner. Comes out to Withrow. Withrow, back right side. Bandy pulls a trigger with a 3. It comes up short. Rebound to South Warren. Mason Day stolen away by Bandy. Bandy pull up baseline. No. Crashing aboard is Griggs. He goes back up and he gets hammered. Griggs will go to the line to shoot 2. And Griggs is 2 for 4 at the charity stripe. First of 2 on the way, rims off. Mason Griggs, 5'11" freshman. Second toss is in the air and nothing but net. Third point of the game. Barren leads now 43-26. 2:45 to play in the third quarter. Here's Stovall. Stolen away by Griggs. Saved it in bounds, but Day there to get it. Blocked by Harbison. Stovall goes back up. It's blocked by Hester, but they're going to call a foul.
Good sequence right there. Everything but getting the loose ball and taking it the other way.
So on Hester, his second. Number 6 on the Trojans in the second half. Parker Stovall, 1 of 2 at the stripe. We'll get 2 here. First one is up and good. That's his 5th point of the game. He knocked down a 3 early in the third quarter. This third quarter's lasted forever.
Yeah, I looked at it earlier and said we might get home before 10 o'clock, and the kids get in bed by about that time. But at this rate, it'll be 10 o'clock before we get out of here.
Yeah, it's already 8:45. 43-27, Barren County. Stovall. Second shot of the way. Hits them both. And we're going to get a timeout called. Or are we just getting a player in the game? Okay. So Stovall checks out, and he's replaced by Brody Moore, 5'10" sophomore. Ball comes into Griggs. He'll work it up court against Moore. Sends in the corner to Bandy. Fakes, drives, goes to the bucket, lays it up and in, and a foul.
See what Bandy can do when he stays on the floor, stays out of foul trouble. He's really exerted himself tonight, and I think others have fed off of that as well.
Foul is on Amina. His second. It's number 4 on the Spartans here in the second half. Bandy puts it up. He missed it. Too strong. Rebound to Hill. He had hit 6 in a row before that one. Hill may have shoveled his feet out there. Amina with it now. He's going to drive left of the lane. Has it stripped loose by Withrow, and then Amina fouls him. His third, team's 5th. With Barren County's basketball with 2:15 to play here in the third. Coming back into the South Warren lineup is number 5. That is Dylan Sparks. But for a moment, they had 6 players out there. Here's a run out. Withrow caught it in the air, and he fell down. They'll call him for a traveling violation. Kind of lost his footing, and Sparks was right there with him, though.
Tough angle to convert that pass and then get to the layup.
So South Warren will have the basketball with 2:13. Play here in the third. Barren County up 45-28. Spartans. Sparks out of the right side. Goes to the baseline. He's cut off. Comes out to Day. Day. Jump pass in the corner. Now they work it around the left side. Now Hill will hand it back off to Moore. And we're going to have another foul call.
Both teams are going to be in the bonus before this quarter is over. South Warren already is.
It's on Hester, his third, team 7th. Brody Moore at the line for South Warren. Shot is in the air and it's good. On the Coca-Cola scoreboard, Glasgow leads Greenwood after 3, 45-36. So they've come from behind.
Down 6 at halftime, weren't they?
Yeah. Tay Pointer back in the lineup for Coach Warren Cunningham. And the shot missed badly. That time by Moore. Barren County with it. Withrow will bring it up with 1:48 to play in the third quarter. Withrow guarded closely out there by Sparks, and he backs off of him for a moment. Goes into Harbison. Inside, there's Bandy. Puts it up and in off the window. Tough shot. Will Bandy falling away. Put it up and in to make it 47-29. South Warren has it stripped loose. That was Griggs, got a hand on it.
18-point lead right now. We're just out-manning them and out-gunning them.
We've held the Spartans only 2 field goals here in the third quarter. Day will toss it in, and here's a long 3 jacked up that's no good. Clearing it out. Will Bandy gives to Withrow with 1:20 to play in the third quarter. Gavin Withrow reversing back to the right side. Backdoor pass. A layup is good, and a foul.
Good play call from the bench. That's the first time we've seen that backdoor play this year. Delivery on the assist from Gavin. And the freshman Griggs gets a chance to make it a 21-point lead.
49-29. Griggs, 3 of 6 at the line, puts it up and in for point number 6. And now we get Ryan Shirley in the ball game. 6 foot 178 freshman. Bandy's going to take a break. We talked about Landon Key. He is on the bench tonight, but under the weather. And it's now 50-29, and we got a foul called. And who they put this one on?
Looks like Shirley.
That is the 8th team foul against the Trojans in the second half. It's going to put at the line Ashton Metter, number 44, who's in the game for the first time tonight, a 5'11 freshman. And his shot drops in. It's kind of laid up there like an egg on the back of the rim and fell in. (50-30). And that one pops out. Harbison grabs the rebound. He'll get rid of it to Withrow. 55 seconds to play in the third.
A never-ending quarter.
Tay Pointer on the right side. Sends it over to Harbison. Left wing is Withrow. Out top, Shirley, and we got a whistle. Illegal screen.
I think they called it on Harbison, I think.
His second. That'll be the team's 9th of the second half. Cody Lane has returned to the Trojan lineup for Gavin Withrow. Mason Day with a basketball for South Warren. Works it across against Griggs, reverses back left, takes it down to the lane, double dribble.
Picked it up.
Mason Day.
Picked it up when he spun, didn't he?
Halftime score in a boys game, Metcalfe County 28, Monroe County 27. Metcalfe already has a win this year. Tate Pointer, top of the key. Right side is Ryan Shirley. He'll give it to Harbison. Over the left side, Cody Lane. 20 seconds to go in the third. Griggs in traffic. Back out to Pointer. And now Griggs will set it up with 13 seconds to play. Whoa. Got rid of the high post to Harbison. Turns toward the basket. Throws it up. And it bounces out. And we're going to have a foul on the rebound with 3.3 seconds to go. I believe that was Neal that had checked back in and got the rebound. And he'll head to the free throw line for the Spartans. He'll have 2 shots, double bonus.
Really kind of, the officials have sucked the life out of this game.
Yeah,
16
fouls already in this quarter. Shot by Neal is good. He hit the three-pointer back early in the first quarter, and that's his only other point of the ball game. 50-31. This shot goes up and it's too strong. Cody Lane with a rebound. Desperation throw off the back iron from just behind the half-court line. That'll do it for the third quarter. Been a long one. Barren County leads it, though, 50-31 over South Warren. We'll come back with the fourth and final quarter in a moment. This is Barren County Sports on 103.7 Nash Icon.
The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store is the #1 place to find any and all things BCHS. With a wide selection of clothes including hoodies, t-shirts, long-sleeve shirts, and polos, to everyday items including pens, pencils, notebooks, and stickers, to jewelry including earrings, necklaces, bracelets, and wristbands. So stop by the Trojan Thread Store any weekday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. or during any home varsity basketball game. The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store, keeping Barren County in style.
You're watching BCHS Live on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. BCHS Live is a student-led live online video production program started in 2015 by 4 BCHS freshmen. The BCHS Live program is here to showcase everything going on at BCHS, from athletics to special events and opportunities to ceremonies and celebrations. The BCHS Live program is here to show everyone in our community what BCHS is all about, and with 3 major online outputs of our broadcasts, we truly live up to our motto: everything BCHS, anywhere you want it.
Jay Turner with Robert Bauer back in Bowling Green. South Warren High School, the Trojans lead the South Warren Spartans 50-31. They outscored the Spartans 22-14. We've had 220-plus quarters, the second and third. Scored 20 in the second, 22 in the third, after leading just 8-5 at the end of the first quarter. They've done an excellent job on South Warren. Only 2 field goals in that third quarter.
We're just going to have to win a lot of games defensively this year, too. If the game is a 70, 80-point game, I don't like our chances. If it's being played in the 50s, I think we have a good shot to win the game.
Not sure what the holdup is.
Who knows?
Tyler Bush returns for the fourth quarter.
There's been more problems at the scorers table tonight than there have been anywhere else. You know when you have to wait on them to get the PA to work to start the game.
And it still doesn't work.
It's going to be a long night, and it has been on the boys' game.
South Warren shot 12 free throws in that third quarter and hit 9 of them.
At this rate, they're going to shoot 20 more this quarter. But it'll be worth a long night to get 2 wins.
Yeah.
Girls already got theirs, and the boys well on their way. 19-point lead going into this fourth quarter if we ever get it started.
Will Bandy scored 13 points in that third quarter. He has 19 for the game.
Is the score right? You have 31-50 on your tally?
Well, let's see. We may have to count it up here. 4, 6, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14. I've got, yes, 31 for South Warren.
22 in that quarter.
So that should be right. I'm not sure what the discussion's all about. Possession arrow is pointing towards South Warren. They had it pointed toward Barren at first. So I guess that's what the delay was about, trying to figure out who's going to get the ball in the fourth quarter. Day will toss it in here at midcourt. This fourth quarter brought to you by Southern States of Glasgow and Horse Cave. Sparks has a basketball. Martin is back on the floor now with those 4 fouls. Withrow trying to reach in. Oh, that should have been a jump ball.
A little quick on the whistle, let the play out, but that's why there's also 11 fouls so far, and we played 8 minutes and 6 seconds this quarter.
And how long the officials want to work tonight, you know?
Get paid the same either way. They're not getting overtime, but their whistles are getting the work.
Free throw is good for Dylan Sparks.
That's what I meant by sucking the life out of the game. Let the kids play, have fun. The game, it's a 19-point game. Just play, as long as it's not just crazy.
50-32. That one spins out. Pointer with a rebound. Withrow in the backcourt. Stops, needs some help. Gives it over to Niken. Niken leaves it with Tyler Bush. He'll bring it out on the left side. Back out to Withrow. Now Withrow putting down the dribble out near midcourt. Bounce pass left over to Pointer. Back to Withrow. Now looking right. And the bounce pass is going to be kicked. Trojans will keep it with 7:28 to play. Niken will toss it in here on the side. Comes into Pointer. Back to Niken. We'll give it back out to Withrow. Trojans moving the ball. Withrow pulls up. Free throw line. Shot good.
Coach Emery trying to get him to go trap, and Gavin just broke that down completely.
52-32. A steal. Withrow taking it to the rack. Lays it up and in.
Martin couldn't foul in the breakaway situation. I don't know if Gavin knew that or not, but he did not hesitate.
54-32. Trojans by 22. And we got, what do we got now? Another foul?
Going to call it on Aiden. Looked like he and that was Martin. We're kind of in a little shoving battle.
That's going to be his fourth. First Trojan to pick up 4. Martin's going to go to the line where he's 4 for 4 at the stripe. He missed that one. Barely brushed the iron on it. 13 points for Martin. Niken's going to check out. Get Mason Griggs back in.
Mason just assumed he was getting Gavin, but be in the game on the bench and know that Aiden's got 4 fouls.
Yep. Martin gets the second one. It is 54-33. Bush in the backcourt for the Trojans. In the middle, goes to Griggs. He'll send it off to Pointer on the right. Pointer putting down the dribble. Long bounce pass out front. Withrow over the left side. Bush. Bush now looks for Bandy. Lost the handle. Withrow picks it back up. Trying to get away from Hill. Now he's picked up his dribble. Goes to Pointer. Pointer over across. It goes to Bandy. Bandy going strong to the bucket. Puts it in. And draws a foul.
13 points in the third quarter. That'll put him over 20 for the game. I'm not saying Bandy needs 20 every night, but 20 from him every night would definitely go a long way to helping our win total this season.
Foul was on Sparks. His second free throw's good for Bandy. 3-point play. He's got 22 on the night. 57-33. Barren County with a 24-point lead. South Warren with the basketball. Martin pulls the trigger for 3. Got it. Deep. About 25 feet out.
Getting a little impatient, I'd say. He's not been able to get his point total. A little frustrated with the outcome so far.
It's his second 3-pointer of the game. Martin almost got his 5th foul right there. Here's Bush and into Bandy, and he lays it in. Breaking to the bucket.
He put that on a coaching tape of how to break the pressure.
It's 59-36, and we're going to have another foul call.
It'll be on Tyler Bush. Got tangled up. Completely unintentional, but they'll get him for the foul, and Martin will go back to the line for 2.
Bush is 4th. And the free throw is good for Martin.
Keep putting him there, you'll get his average.
Yep, he's got 18 now. Bush checks out, and Michael Harbison comes in for Barren. 59-37. Martin missed it. Rebound, though. Put up, blocked by Harbison with a foul.
Got a little lazy on the rebound. I thought Michael had all ball up top. If you're going to want to blow your whistle, you blow it probably for a jump ball, but they're going to call the foul and send Carver to the line.
Harbison's 3rd. Carver has not scored in the game. He just did now. 59-38. Ryan Shirley checking back into the Trojan lineup, and a timeout called by South Warren. So we take a Coca-Cola timeout with 5:40 remaining here in the ball game. It's Barren County 59, South Warren 37.
Allen County beat Russellville tonight 74-64. Brett Rippey had 29 for Allen County tonight. Allen County we'll see on the 14th.
Yeah, Rippey had 24 against the South Warren team.
You know, I didn't think about it, but when you look at our schedule, forever, we've always had the second week of the season where we've had Monroe-Allen, right? Allen's always been on that Tuesday. Monroe's always been on that Friday.
Yep.
That's been, since I played for as long as I can remember, that's the way it is. And the schedule's not like that this year. And I can never remember a second week Tuesday where we've had off. Maybe sometimes we get that Friday, you know, right before break off, but not that one. So you've broken that up, and you only have one district game per week for the next 2 weeks before we head into Christmas break.
Then Glasgow on the 28th. So you look at it, 7th, play Monroe County. 14th, play Allen County. 28th, play Glasgow.
Yeah, you understand why.
All on Friday night.
You understand why they do that a little bit, maybe because you get such a critical week right there with those 2 district games. And they finally broke that and got out of it. Central beat Corbin in the state championship. Central, Corbin led all the way, and Central came back and beat them there in the 4th quarter.
Corbin was runner-up last year. Free throw good for Hill, or rather by Carver. 59-39, 20-point lead. Withrow, a little nudge by Amina, almost riding him down the floor a little bit there. That's his 4th. And that's only is that the 9th team foul on them? Is that right? Or 8th. I guess it's just the 8th. Withrow puts it up and in. Gavin, his 9th point. (60-39), and make it 61-39. Withrow's charity toss. 5.5 minutes to play. Martin with it for South Warren. Gives to Hill on the left side. He'll send it down to Carver. Carver will throw it cross court back to Martin. 25-footer in the air. Bounces off. Follow-up is good on the left side by Carver. 61-41. Pointer in the backcourt. He'll give it off to Griggs. Griggs gives it back to Pointer. Fires it up to Withrow on the near side. Giving it back to Pointer. Pointer lobs it back to Withrow. 5 minutes to play. Withrow working around to the right side. Stops, and I'm going to call him for an extra step.
Yeah, I mean, a 20-point game. This game's over. South Warren hadn't scored 20 points. If you add up the whole first and second quarter together, they didn't score 20 in the first half. But we still got to take care of the basketball. We don't want to unwind every good thing we've done all night.
61-41, 4:45 to play, and there's a long 3 by Carver. It's an air ball underneath Hill, trying to dump it off. It's knocked away. Bandy's got it. Bandy has it stolen back by Amina. And they call Bandy with a foul.
Had one behind him and one on the left and one on the right. Probably one of those you just jump, stop, pick it up, and run some clock.
Be 3 on Will Bandy. Monroe County leads Metcalfe County 44-43 after 3 quarters.
Pretty good game. I'm not sure. That's a boys' game, obviously, right? I'm not sure I would have expected that score.
But Amina at the line. Shot goes up. It's good. 61-42. Amina puts it up and in. 61-43. They pressed the whole night. And the ball comes into play to Griggs. He'll work it up court. Now he's in a trap. Bounces it off to Pointer. Pointer lobs it up to Withrow. And now Withrow brings it back out. Got it knocked loose. Got it back. Now whistle. They're calling for a double dribble.
Not sure.
Had a lot of pressure on him, and
the official didn't think the ball got dislodged the second time. I think he put it down on his own accord.
Glasgow beats Greenwood tonight 64-52 on the Coca-Cola scoreboard. Floating shot goes up, comes off the rim. Ryan Shirley with a rebound for Barren County. He'll give it to Withrow. Withrow gets it across. Amina putting the pressure on. Withrow now reverses back left, gives it out front now to Griggs. Griggs splits the defenders. He got fouled. It's on Carver, his 3rd, team's 9th. $19 fouls on the Trojans here in the game. 16 against South Warren.
Well, Coach
seems like a lot more than that.
Yeah, Coach Emery's going to use all of his timeouts tonight. He's not going to take any home. Calls another one. This is a full 30.
30-second timeout, a Coca-Cola timeout, and you're listening to 103.7 Nash Icon, WHHT-FM, Cave City, Glasgow, online at ESPNKY.com.
Don't have anything else. You gave the Glasgow score. We gave the Allen County score. You gave them Monroe County score, so we've got everybody updated in the 15th district anyway.
Again, tomorrow we'll be back in Bowling Green, over at Bowling Green High. The Trojanettes taking on the Greenwood Lady Gators in the 15th versus 14th challenge. 3rd game of 5. Starts at 12 noon with Warren Central and Allen County Scottsville, followed by Warren East and Russell County out of the 16th district. Then Barren and Greenwood, South Warren and Monroe County, Bowling Green and Glasgow. Griggs' free throw is no good. Rebound to Hill. Yamina. Left side, Carver. Baseline. Day. Back out for a long 3. Left wing. No good. And Pointer tried to go with a rebound. He's going to be fouled by Carver.
I'm not sure that was much of a foul. Just kind of knock it away. You just blow the whistle and point it our way, and you speed the game up a little bit. But we'll go down here and shoot the double bonus. Chance to get it back to a 20-point game. Sometimes you get so used to blowing foul calls, I think you just becomes routine, and that's what they've continued to do this whole half.
Yeah. Tay Pointer at the line. His first trip, knocked down a 3-pointer back in the 3rd quarter. Free throw is rattling out. Pointer for the second toss in the air, and he got that one. 62-43. Pointer's going to check out of the game. And look at this, Niken back in the game now. Bad pass, and Bandy's got it. Got broken up in there. Bandy feeds it off down to Griggs. Across it goes to Bush. Fakes, moves in lane. Now off to Niken for the jumper. It won't go. Bandy gets the offensive board to the right side. Back out to Griggs. He'll give it to Withrow. They'll reset it. Withrow out on the right side. Splits the defenders and a whistle. Another foul. With 3:13 to play.
Should have some good free throw practice tonight.
Foul was on Martin, his 5th. Let's hear the buzzer. Maybe it doesn't work. I don't know.
I don't think it does. At the end of the quarter, the officials have had to blow their whistle instead of the buzzer going off.
So Martin fouls out with 18 points. And Parker Stovall will come back in to replace Martin. Gavin Withrow at the line for the Trojans. Puts it in the air. It comes out. Withrow with 10 points tonight. Second shot is good. 11 now for Gavin Withrow. Back to a 20-point lead for the Trojans, 63-43. And here's Day pulling the trigger for 3, and he knocks it down. 63-46. And we're going to get another foul, wouldn't you know it? Here near midcourt.
I believe we could almost call this last 2:55 with our eyes closed. Just count about 8 dribbles and automatically say foul.
So Amina's going to foul out of the game with 2 points. He becomes the second South Warren player. So he'll join Tyler Martin on the bench.
Doesn't seem like he's played enough to foul out.
Austin Flynn, 6-foot sophomore, will come in to replace Amina. Gavin Withrow back at the stripe. Shot goes up and in. (64-46). And make it 65-46. 2:53 to play. Stovall good out to Day. Shovels it in there to Hill. Back out of the right wing for a 3-point shot that's no good. Rebound to Withrow. 2:38 left. Withrow sends it over the left side to Bush. Bounces it out to Bandy. He'll give it to Withrow. Withrow trying to get around his defender. Takes it in the lane. Puts up the shot. Good. 67-46. Back up to 21 for the Trojans. 2:13 to play.
Go a little zone here.
Long 3, but Stovall's off the mark. And Withrow grabs the rebound. 2 minutes to go.
There's offense the last, about 5 minutes, it seems like, is just run down and shoot up a 3. Hadn't worked well.
Withrow sends it left side over to Bush. Back out to Withrow. Gets around his defender, splits the defenders. Goes up with a floater, in and out. Rebound by Flynn for South Warren. Here comes Day, working it down to the paint. Flips up the shot and got it to go in. 67-48, minute and a half to go. Bush gives it to Withrow. Withrow gets it across. And now Coach Warren Cunningham wants a timeout, so he's going to bring some new players in the game. Cody Lane, who played a little bit earlier. Ryan Shirley. Also, who else we got there?
I'll have to check real quick.
Because I don't have numbers for some of these guys. This ball comes into play to Stevens. Sends it left side. They work it in the paint. The shot goes up. It's no good. Rebound to Lane. He'll keep it alive. And here's a long 3 in the air. Good. We apologize. We don't have the names for some of these guys that are out here. .59 seconds to go. 70-48. Trojans with the ball. 50 seconds to play. Another 3-point try in the air that's short. And Ryan Shirley got it underneath the basket, hooks it back out for a 3-point shot of the air, no good. Offensive rebound with the Trojans. Stevens has it now. Goes right side. And fakes and drives, and baseline Shirley going under. Throws up the shot. Got a foul. I think we need to check the scorebook every time that we got new players dressed on the bench. Ryan Shirley at the line for the Trojans. Shot goes up and it rims off. Ryan Shirley hits that one. 71-48, 23 seconds to play. Working around the left side, South Warren. 15 seconds, here's a steal. Cody Lane's got it for Barren. And he tries to go under to his teammate. Got a foul call.
I think he cut travel.
Or did he travel? Okay.
Yeah, he slipped before.
8 seconds to go. And they'll just let the clock run out. Not even tried to attempt a shot. Well, they finally did at the end, but hesitated for quite a while. Barren County wins it 71-48 over South Warren. We'll come back with a post-game report after this break. You're following Barren County Sports on 103.7 Nash Icon.